time. Just leave me alone, you're killing me. Lost so lonely at the top of emotional. That you support me, you're killing me. And I'm so hungry at the way that I okay. Just leave me alone, you're killing me. So lonely at the top of emotional. And I'm so hungry I could get it all on my own. So lonely at the top of emotional. And I'm so hungry I could get it all on my own, baby. Don't want no love, don't want no friends. Count 20s, never 10s. Came up on a couple bands and you can't get nothing from me. Always got your hand out, looking for a handout, running, chasing at the club, wanna see what I'm about.
What's going on, Tony?
On me. You think it's easy to be rolling with the money team. You ain't nothing but a least record on your name. While you always in the streets, we can never be the same. Free game, another lesson on me. Okay. So lonely at the top of emotional. And I'm so hungry I could get it all on my own. So lonely at the top of emotional. And I'm so hungry I had to get it all on my own, baby. Look at me, stop telling me that you just want me, you're killing me. Don't waste my time, just leave me alone, you're killing me. So lonely, stop telling me that you just want me, you're killing me. And I'm so hungry, don't waste my time, just leave me alone, you're killing me.
Now shorty just pause, keep that fake love, I don't need your applause. Where was you at when my back hit the wall? Knowing the call was about to end it all. Went off the deep end and you let me fall. Bounce back like D-Russ, bitch, watch how I ball. Lonely up here, but that's life, fuck them all. Can't trust them at all, cause last I recall, look, I've been making moves, no help, 10 toes, man, look at this shit I had to take. Drifting on my own like castaways. Thinking about the homies who passed away. And raising up the loot the fastest way. Better make them mad today. Fuck who don't feel it, the minutes and feeling. No G got me wheezy, it's really no ceilings. If you switched up on me, better stand on that shit. Still walk around like I be the man in this bitch. Shoot it red out like Japan in this bitch. Blow shit up like it's Iran in this bitch. You can never kill the vibes. Take your best shot. Sitting high, number 9 is the best spot.
So lonely at the top, I'm emotional. And I'm so hungry, I had to get it all on my own. So lonely at the top, I'm emotional.
I did the guerrilla marketing. I put myself in there. I say, listen,
Technique. What's going on?
I can have one on my ear. And
what's going on? Yeah, you do it. As long as you can hear me, you good.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
That's the main thing. You can hear me, you good. Okay. As long as you got me, you good. Go ahead doing that Aaliyah thing over there. Shout out to the damn Aaliyah look. That's what she's doing right now. She's doing Aaliyah over here on me. Hey, what's going on, everybody? How we doing tonight? Doing big things. Listen, I got somebody in the building tonight. First off, I want to tell you that she has a great show. If you look at Pillow Talk Houston, it's a great show. You know what I'm saying? It's a podcast / skit comedy, laid out. I tell you, like I said in the thing today, it's on the lines of like In Living Color, honestly. This is definitely exclusive, and I'll tell you it's exclusive. You know why? Because if you look at her post, she'll sit here and tell you straight up. This is her first and only interview. You know why? Because she don't do interview. Ain't no really. She interview you, but she don't do interviews. I think that's so funny. Very, very funny. You know, that goes on with somebody. What's going on there at the Terry Jones in the building? Look at you looking all cute over there. Look at you. Oh, damn, girl.
Yes.
She came and did it hard. Oh, shoot, boy. Y'all see what's on the field right there? Ooh. Ooh. Okay. That's what we're talking about. Chocolate in the building. Do you classify yourself as chocolate first? That's it.
No.
Oh, you don't? You know?
No.
You light skin?
No.
How yellow? You chocolate. That's the next thing is chocolate.
Brown.
Brown chocolate?
Why chocolate got to be in it?
The chocolate can't be in nowhere. Like you just offended with the chocolate. You know they're gonna have. We're gonna have a protest out here. All the chocolate sisters on the earth gonna be protesting.
I'm
in
not
fact,
offended. Though.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about. She offended. Hey, but I'm gonna tell you this right here. This is really an exclusive because one, she does not do interviews at all. In fact, I don't even think when we connected, I don't think it was. She was coming over to I don't know. I will find out what she thought she was coming over here to do.
Just to
kind of see.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Not to be interviewed.
Not to be interviewed, but guess what? Shout out to the damn exclusive. That's what I do. I get the damn exclusive over here. And you find another damn interview of her anywhere and let me know. But you already know I got it. We won't find it because it's the first and the last one. And I like that. You know what I'm saying? But she came by yesterday. We sat and talked for a while yesterday. Mm-hmm. For a while. You know what I'm saying? So I think she felt like she knocked it out while. You know, he know enough about it now. I don't even have to come back.
Yeah, I gave you almost the whole.
Yeah, she gave it. But and that's the good thing about it. When she started talking, she talks, and not in a bad way. But I'm saying, but once you got to rolling, you were rolling. You was in one thing, and then boom, boom, boom. I learned so much about you yesterday. Yeah. To the point where I was like, well, damn, it's gonna be hard to do an interview because my interviews
you
are
already know.
Yeah. I never know about the person. You know what I'm saying? But I still know how to kind of get it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? There's still some things in there.
Yeah, that we missed
on there.
Yeah.
So that's cool. We'll get all that knocked out. So without further ado, I want you to know her name is Miss ReRe in the building.
Hi, everybody. How y'all doing?
What's going on there, ReRe? Miss ReRe, they call you. Oh, come on now. You laughing enough yesterday. All the laughs should have been out now from yesterday.
Live now.
I know. And this is why she don't like interviews. But I'm gonna make her feel comfortable. It doesn't matter. Make her feel real comfortable. All right, so just give everybody a little brief summary about yourself up to this point right here. Just a little brief, like what you do, who you are.
Well, my name is ReRe. I'm from Houston.
Stand up.
Born and raised. I created Pillow Talk Houston. What else? I don't know.
And what else you do?
Oh, I work. I do medical billing and collecting at a company, so that helps fund Pillow Talk.
Shout out to collecting them damn bills for the medical people. Listen, y'all better stop playing around. Y'all better stop playing. You ain't got your medical stuff together. Hey, ReRe gonna get you. She gonna
no, see, most people think no, I don't. With the patients. It's
with the insurance company. I'm saying you hit the insurance company. Yeah, make sure they paying. What they supposed to do?
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
What I'm saying? I know that's right. Shout out to that. You know what I'm saying? My little sister, one of her jobs is she's a nurse, but she also works for an insurance company. And so she's the person that you call her. You know what I'm saying? For on the insurance company.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's weird. They hire nurses to check claims out or something. So I guess what it is, if she really could start her own company behind doing what she's doing.
Right.
Because it's like brilliant if she did. Because once she already know what people need to do, you know what I'm saying, when they come in, you know what I'm saying, when they put the stuff in. So she would be an asset to anybody. So to make sure that stuff is right the first time when it goes out, you know what I'm saying, for claims and stuff. So shout out to my little sister, you know what I'm saying? Trey all day. All right. So you say you are a native of Houston, born and raised.
Yes.
Okay, so that's you in the roots. What side of the city were you raised up in?
Well, I started off Yellowstone.
Okay, shout out for the Stone.
But I grew up, like the majority of my years was spent in Missouri City.
Okay, oh, you got a little money, a couple dollars on the book. Hold on, push that butt again. The Missouri City people got a little couple change out there. You kind of bougie, huh?
No,
You kind of bougie.
no.
Oh no, you come here tonight. Look at you looking like
Well, I have to be presentable.
Oh, presentable ain't the word. You know, and it is professional. They call it professional tea. I don't know the name they call it, whatever, but you know, like Jay Leno and all, they all do it. So in town, the guests come. It's a nice looking guest. They, you know what I'm saying? I forgot. It's really a name for it. I looked it up. Yeah, it's a name for it. It's like it ain't flirting. It's really like they do it with guys too. If it's a guy's a nice looking guy, handsome guy, they do it with guys too.
Yeah.
It's a certain name they call it. But I can't remember right now. But you know, so that's what it is. So please don't take it as the wrong way. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Okay. But you doing it. You doing it. All right. So you grew up in Missouri City. Okay. So what type of kid was ReRe? Yeah, what type of kid was ReRe? We know you change. We know you different now, but you know what I'm saying? If you were bad or something, ain't no wrong being. Shout out being bad sometimes.
Quiet, but like, you know, I talk around. I hung out with like the older people. So the older popular people at school.
Okay, the popular people. So you already knew what the crowd they roll with, huh? You hang with the popular people. So you hang with the popular people, then you probably gonna be popular, right? And then how it kind of work. You hang with slugs, you probably gonna be a slug. It's kind of work.
No, I ain't gonna say that because some people, like they say, birds of a feather flock together. Yeah. I don't think that's necessarily true because if she a slut, I'm not a slut.
No. I said slugs.
Oh,
no, I wasn't.
No, I'm not
this
saying
ain't Pillow Talk 2. I ain't on Pillow Talk 2. See, you see where her mind went. If you go to @Pillow Talk Houston, is it 2?
No.
I'm over. Can't say that.
Yeah, you can say
what is the other one?
Pillow Talk Houston Part 2. That's the backup
page.
Yeah,
Part 2. If you go to Part 2 now, listen, you better.
But it's not real nasty, but it's just mainly fights.
Okay, but your mind went. I said slug.
But I'm saying for me, not in reference to what you were saying.
I think I would have said something like that. I wouldn't never say nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even talk that way. My mother would beat me up.
But I'm not saying.
I know. All right, so you hung out with popular people, so you became popular. Did you do any sports or anything like that back in school?
Well, like in middle school, I did basketball, volleyball, and I played the flute. I didn't do anything, no sports or nothing in high
school. So that damn flute. You did the damn flute. I thought my girl ReRe played the flute. That damn flute was serious.
Yeah, I like it.
Got a flute. The flute can make you fall in love. You don't understand about that flute.
Can it?
What? Man, you play that flute right way. That's why, like the dude Piper, Peter Piper, him, he used to rock with the flute before. But then somebody told him about the clarinet, so he switched over to the clarinet and everything. But he had the flute first. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that damn flute. There's a little history you didn't know right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you. When they used to, during the Confederate Army, they used to have, back in the days, the war, they had the flute. The flute was they doing the flute. Shout out to that damn flute. I'm telling you, the flute was a strong thing. But what made you choose the flute?
I liked it because I thought the clarinet was a little bit hard for me.
Okay.
But the flute, it was just it worked well with me.
Okay, ain't no wrong with that. So was your flute game strong? Were you like first chair flute person?
Because they did do that.
I know. Listen, I'm telling you, the flute game was serious now. People were fighting. People fought about the flute. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna act like the flute wasn't doing something like that. Man.
Even the clarinet, they had their little battle.
And then we got that saxophone. Them saxophone dudes, girl, they were crazy over there. You know what I'm saying? They thought they were Kenny G somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's what they were doing. Okay, so which high school did you go to?
Willow Ridge.
Willow Ridge. Okay, they still over there?
Yeah.
Okay, they still doing big things?
I guess.
No, Rams, what was the mascot?
No, it wasn't the Krugers. I didn't graduate from there. I went there, but I didn't graduate from there.
Okay, all right. So now, what type of kid were you as far as when you were in high school? Were you the type to say annihilators? Did you have a business mind? Because I'm trying to see, like, what was your way of thinking?
No, I didn't have a business mind back then. I was trying to, because my mother at that time, like my mother was a little strict. Okay. So I was kind of like in the rebellious stage.
We all did. I came in with damn life. I came in with, a couple times when the lights was on. You know what I'm saying? You know the situations happen when you come in when the damn lights on. You know, I'm on watch about 3-4 times. Then that 4th, 5th time I came in, boy, she was crazy. That's when I really realized that woman was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to being crazy. So that's when I had to pick up my craziness so my kids would understand I was crazy too. So I think there was a passing of the craziness right there on us, right, as parents. Right?
Hereditary, yeah.
Okay,
we
got
went
it.
down.
All right, so coming out, you're 18 years old. Okay, I'm gonna put this here. You're 18 years old. Well, even before then. So what type of jobs did you have? Did you have any jobs? Did you work anywhere?
My first job was at Kroger's.
Goddamn Kroger Save-Ons.
But I didn't stay at Kroger's too long. I went to work at a school called Gulf Shores Academy.
Gulf Shores Academy?
Uh-huh. That's where I got my GED from.
Okay, you went to work there. Goddamn, shout out to that. Shit.
So I was 16 working and making like what the teachers made. Because she took a liking to me. She seen
Are you serious?
Yeah.
16 making that bread. Doing it. Because you was smart.
Yeah.
You was
So
ahead
she'll
of your
have
time.
me, I was doing everything, like picking up, she'll have me driving her car, picking up kids to come to school and stuff. I would answer the phone. I'd be working like directly with her.
Right.
Like when prom came,
Yeah.
because I knew how to do hair, like she'll pay me to do, you know, some of the students who like couldn't afford or whatever, I would she'll pay me to do their hair.
Right.
So I was like all around.
You were
So
doing
she
your
took
thing.
me under her wing.
Oh.
So yeah.
Okay. She still around?
Yes.
What's her name?
Miss Johnson.
Miss Johnson. I'm glad you did it, Miss Johnson. You were for real. You may make that money. Why?
Yes, Miss Linda Johnson.
Miss Linda Johnson. LJ
She was like a
in the
second
building.
mom.
Second mom. Okay, so you 16 making bread, doing it big, got your stuff. What's your mind like at this time?
Just working and spending money.
Spending money, working. Just typical teenager stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you. So when did at what point did you have like the entrepreneur mindset to kind of be creative?
I think when I
and
went
stuff like
to
that?
beauty school, I went to beauty school.
Okay, so
but I didn't finish. But like, I think that's when it became I wanted to work for myself. But I worked like a lot of different jobs, and it was just like I didn't want to work for people.
Okay, well, tell me how beauty school was.
Beauty school was like fine. I went to Franklin Beauty School.
Okay, shout out to Franklin. You know what I'm saying?
I went to Franklin Beauty School. And I liked it.
And so, what were the things that made you feel good about, you know what I'm saying?
Doing
the
hair?
Fact that you were in school to do, even though you probably were doing it beforehand. Because most people were doing hair before.
Because when you go to beauty school, they just teach you like the things to pass the state exam. You know what I'm saying? You already have to kind of know how to do hair.
Handle things
already.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Right. And what got you into doing hair? You the only child?
No, I have an older sister and then a younger brother, so I'm in the middle.
Okay, you're the middle child. Okay.
Yeah. So I just get in the bathroom and just start doing stuff. Right. And then like she's like a family. She's like, she's like family. She stayed around the corner. Okay. She was older. So one of the older popular people that I was hanging with. And you know, she would do hair too. So I would be able to watch her do it, and then I can go back and do it.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So Step. Go on ahead now. So how long were you in hair school? How long is hair school? Because you said you stopped going. So
yeah, I didn't even finish. It's not like a year. It was like maybe like 9 months or something like that. But I was staying with my grandmother at the time. Okay. And then I stopped staying with her, and then I started staying with my cousin.
Okay, then shout out to your damn cousin then. Shit. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, we shout up in here now. Shout out. I told you yesterday the shout out game is gonna be strong. Now this is what we do. We shout out up in here. Okay. All right, because we love recognizing this about excellence. You know what I'm saying? We want to make sure that everybody gets their fair share of being excellent out here. So that's what we want to do.
Yeah, give them credit.
Exactly. And that's what the whole concept is, right? Because what happens is people tell me this story, you know, I'll take note of the different changes they had in their story, right? And a lot of it was because it was some type of support that they had from an individual within that life, you know what I'm saying?
And a lot of people don't want to recognize that. Everybody want to get it out the mud, but somebody helped you somewhere. Oh, yeah, so you'll never hear me say, like, you know, I have a lot of people that helped and supported me along my journey. So
that's what I'm talking about.
I don't mind, like, I'm not one of them.
Okay, well, we're going to shout them out then. Go ahead and tell you know what I'm saying? What was grandma's name? I miss Grandma. Grandma Joy. Grandma Joy still around? Mm-hmm. Okay, then we're going to shout her out real good then. Shoot, I know she probably ain't watching the show, but we're going to make sure she going to know she watched the tape. we hit Grandma Joy and told her, hey, we appreciated everything she did.
She did, because she would watch my kids
Mm.
while I worked.
Right.
And, you know, at one point I was working 2 jobs.
You had a 2-piece?
She was there.
You had a 2-piece. You was trying to make it happen. Hustle game was strong. So you
Well, at that time I had like one son, my first son at that time.
Right.
So yeah.
Okay, so you just been about handling business. You know what I'm saying? Knows your thing. Okay, cool. All right. So you go on. So what did you do after you left school? You were still doing hair and stuff like that too when you moved with your cousin?
I started doing hair like in the apartments that she stayed in. So yeah, I would be doing hair. Right. That's how I made money then.
Yeah, let me tell you about the hair game. I can't tell you nothing that you don't know, but the hair game is real.
It is, but I'm glad I don't do it anymore, because like it's a lot of stuff that they have to go through now to get those looks.
Oh, for real?
And like when dealing with those clients and stuff, I just don't have time for that.
Time with the patients, which one? The attitudes.
I don't have time for that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to don't have time for them damn attitudes. You can call it patience. I'm gonna call it, listen, man. I seen some women go to the drive-through, so I can only imagine how they are by their hair. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're a guy, you want to drive a side. You know what's going on? Shout out to my man. They're saying Northern Cross, be on show on Friday. You could be in the driver's seat. This is me in the drive-through. Want me to show you me? This is an example. Me and you in the car, we riding, right? I'm gonna look at the menu. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna greet whoever's over there. I'm gonna greet them. You know what I'm saying, hey, what's going on? How you doing today? Oh, I'm doing good. They say, can I have your order? I say, yeah.
Let them talk.
I'm gonna point at you, let you lean over and say what you want. You know what I'm saying? Because if I don't, this is what happened. It'll be like the number 3. Nothing is ever what's on the menu, right? You know what I'm saying? So if it's a number 3, and it's come with the burger with this and this here. Oh, I want the number 3, but I don't want the fries, and I don't want the drink. No, I don't want to drink. Right? Then they'll order it and say, oh, I want this and this and this on it. I said, well, hell, it's just bread now. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking. Well,
that's what my son to me. Bread.
There's nothing on the burger then. If you taking everything off of it, well, why you going to the number 2?
But
just order the sandwich.
They do that so they can make sure that it's fresh. Sometimes they have them sitting up there. So if you get it, take something off of it, they got to make it.
Okay. That's the concept of that.
But that's my concept.
My lane is still gonna be strong. They got to order that because I can't go through that piece right there. It's too much sometimes. It's like, yeah, the number 2 without everything that come with it too. You know what I'm saying? And they want no fries, and then you get your fries, they want your fries. You know what I'm saying? Why do women do that? Why do they want the man's fries, but they didn't want fries? Tell me that.
I don't know. Yours is better.
That's what it
tastes good.
Okay, then. Okay, we get to that a little more when we get to the pillow talk piece right there, because I'm sure you got some education for me. You know what I'm saying? Some things you've heard over the course of pillows and stuff like that on your show, and people, some of the things they say, right? Well, people be talking on the show.
They talk, but like it's nothing like out of the ordinary.
Oh, no? Okay, well, I just want to see the difference in the variance between different people. So I guess some people have something they do a little different, right? Like ordering. You just educated me. Like no woman has ever broken it down to me. For real. No one has ever said, well, you know what, the reason why we're doing this is because one, this will make sure that they'll make the sandwich. You know what I'm saying? And won't just have an old thing there and just pull something off of it. So that makes sense now. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you. Look at you done gave a point to the women. Tony M, I bet you didn't know that, because I didn't know it either. All right. So you in the apartment doing hair, stuff like that. What else you doing?
That's it.
So you just doing
at that time.
you just doing hair for a couple years. Okay.
A few. Yeah, maybe like 2 or 3 years.
About 2 or 3 years. Okay.
Yeah.
So after doing the hair piece, what was brewing in your head? Because I'm trying to get to a point, especially when we get to like why you're doing what you're doing now.
Well, then after that, I went to school for the medical billing and collecting.
So you went to business school. Okay, got it.
And that was 6 months.
6 months.
So I got hired like straight off of my Professional Careers Institute. They're not open anymore.
They ain't open no more now.
No.
I was gonna try to send y'all there, but they ain't gonna do that for you.
They was on Harlan, but no, they're not open anymore.
Okay.
So I got hired straight off of my intern.
Okay, look at you.
Yeah, I was working. Yeah.
How'd you get the job as an intern? You did some gorilla.
The school.
The school set you.
Uh-huh.
The school set you up. So you went in there showing out. Basically, you went in there showing out, right? Come on now, you got to let me give you your flowers up in here. Was you showing out in the village?
I mean, I'm good at what I do.
You good at what you do, right? So okay, let me ask you this right here. We might have a few medical billing people on the books, right? how do you make it easy?
What you mean?
For you to get the stuff from the insurance companies? Like, how is it that you're good at it?
Because if they don't want to pay it, I'm going to argue with them to pay it.
Okay.
I'm going to keep on sending it. I'm going to appeal it until the.
So your appeal game is strong. So when you hitting Blue Cross and them right there and all that stuff.
Send a letter, you need to pay this claim because such and such and such, it's going to get paid.
Okay. So if they say, well, you know what, this diagnosis wasn't on there. So you need it's the wrong code. And
well, you just correct it and resend it.
Okay. So don't go back and forth with it. Just if they said, hey, this wasn't there.
If you send off a claim and then it come back denied for wrong diagnosis or the date of birth is wrong, the address is wrong, you just correct it and resend it.
Okay.
Now, like for instance, like a claim, like right now, the pandemic is going on. So insurance companies are supposed to be paying COVID claims at like 100. It's not supposed to be no patient liability.
No liability, right.
Right. But so some claims come back and they have like a patient deductible or they're giving the patient a liability. So that's where I come in and tell them, according to the CARES Act, they're not supposed to have no liability. So you need to go back, run it back, and then pay it.
You tell them run it back.
Not in that way. No, I gotta get professional.
You put that old ReRe professional voice on them. You know what I'm saying? But no, you about to run that back, right? y'all know this is coming back to you here in a couple of minutes, right? Right now, on the phone, because you'll be on hold for like 30 minutes, right?
Man,
the whole game be strong. They know who on the phone.
But sometimes, you can just do the letter of appeal too. You can send it that way too.
Okay, so you ain't got to worry about
phone call. You know
what I'm saying? So you kind of got a little system together,
right?
That you can go bam, make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Because you did say you work from home, right?
No, I work
at the building at the place. Okay, can we say the name of the place, or you don't want to say it?
No.
Okay, I don't know how to work. I don't know if people say what they work at. I don't know how to work. Yeah, okay, yeah, we ain't doing that. I don't know the etiquette of billing people. I don't know how that works. You know what I'm saying? So okay. Oh, that's good. But see what happened, that's good. You gave that little information right there because one, if somebody ever had a thought of getting into medical billing, you know what I'm saying, you just gave them a little leg up in understanding, okay, hey, if this got kicked back, I don't have to spend so much time on the phone. I can go ahead and shoot that back, you know what I'm saying, in a letter format. Through email. It's through email anyway, right?
No. You can fax it or you can mail it.
Oh, fax or mail.
Or some of them have like their own little system where like a reconsideration where you can just do it through their portal, through the insurance portal.
Right. Okay. Shout out to you again. Yeah, you doing that medical billing. How long you been doing that for?
Maybe like 8 or 9 years.
Oh,
but I took a break in it.
Okay.
Because like in 2013, I came down with rheumatoid arthritis.
Okay.
And so it was kind of bad for me. So I had to get myself back together.
Okay, got it.
So yeah. So then after that, I went to school. I went to college.
Okay.
Because I said, I took that as a sign that, because I had been saying like I'm tired of working for people. But I ended up working for people again.
Okay.
But it's for a good reason, like I say, to support Pillow Talk. So that's fine. But yeah, I had to take some time off to get myself back together.
Right.
And then I went to Houston Community College.
Okay, shout out to them. Hold up now. I hit the wrong damn button over here. I need a wink and drink moment anyway. Wink and drink what? Wink and drink on y'all real quick. A wink and drink what? A wink and drink what? Hit 'em, G. It's 5 o'clock. It's time to leave. I dig into my pockets, pull out my car keys, grab my wallet, walk out the front door, unlock my phone, open the app store. I need a place to meet instant. Found a brand new app called Wink and Drink. Yeah, it's Wink and Drink. Hey, it's Wink and Drink. Come on, it's Wink and Drink, a brand new app where people meet. Come on, it's Wink and Drink. Hey, it's Wink and Drink. It's Wink and Drink, a brand new app where people meet. Y'all know it's the app. Y'all know that's the one right there. Y'all know it. Y'all know it. Y'all know it. Okay, so you went to Houston. What was it again? Houston Community. Shout out to them again. I'm talking about because she said she felt like she didn't want to be working for nobody, so she need to go ahead and get some stuff so she ain't got to work for nobody. And that's what I'm talking about. That's what it's about. Okay, so what did you do going to Houston Community College?
I majored in applied science business management.
Okay, all right, then go ahead. So you get that business skill set. Okay, so what entrepreneurial mindsets did you have at that time?
I wanted to start a company, but it was like I was kind of like procrastinating with it.
Wow.
Like, you know, I had the ideas and stuff, but I wasn't going for it. You know what I'm saying? I had the ideas and stuff, like, you know, different businesses that I wanted to do, but I wasn't like moving. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So then I met one of my classmates, and she was like, well, you know, I was telling her about the home health.
Okay.
And she was like, that's what she do. She starts them. So I got with her, and that's when I started my first business, Max Healthy Living Home Care.
You said Max?
Max, and that stands for my kid's name, Mason, Abraham, Chase, Sharice. So it was an acronym.
Y'all see that right there for the family. She was already doing it for the family already. She was doing her thing for the family. I like that already. I like it. Okay. So you started Max on up. That's good.
Yeah, I started Max Healthy Living Home Care, and but I got out of that because the patients, they was.
Don't say it, because you said it yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna get into that profession, and she gonna talk about. Yeah.
But I wasn't ready. I wasn't. Don't do me like that.
Hey, we laughed about this hard yesterday. Not because of what happened to people, but like she got into something that, you know what I'm saying? Like
I wasn't I wasn't thinking about that part. I think that's what it was. I wasn't thinking about that part.
You just feel like you could take care and help people.
Right.
That's how you
because you know how you take them like them assessment tests in college, and they tell you like what field that you'll be good in.
Okay, yeah.
So mine was like, you know, helping. Like, so you know, the medical field was one of them.
Right.
So, you know.
Okay. Shout out, she was ready for the disposition and having people. You know. But I will tell you this right here. My little sister who's RN, she so I think when she first came out of school, she worked at a dialysis center, right? And she was okay. But one day, she was this lady coming in all the time, upbeat spirit and everything. She hooked the lady up and everything. They were talking. I said, okay, girl. Sister walked off, came back like 20 minutes later, and the lady was dead. And so at that point, she knew she couldn't do that anymore.
Yeah, and that's what it was
for me. She couldn't do that anymore, even though she's in the hospital all the time with people. But that, she said, no, that right there was too much for her.
Yeah, I had two ladies to die on me, so I was like, no.
So that was it right there. We shut the business. Max was shut down at that point right there. Okay, no problem. So we shut it down. so when we shut that down, what was our thoughts?
I needed something else. Okay. I wanted to start another business. So then that's when I came up with Watch Me Watches and Accessories.
Ooh, who? Say it again.
Watch Me Watches.
Watch Me and Accessories. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, what's the Instagram for that?
Well, I don't do it.
Oh, that's right. You know.
But it still is Watch Me Watches.
Okay, Watch Me Watches.
I'm trying to tell you. Instagram.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I saw some yesterday.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Shout out for them watches right there. Watches is good.
Yes, it was. So at first I started out selling like just different brands of watches. And then I thought like I needed to come out with my own brand. So I came out with my own brand of ladies watches. But I would sell like watches, the ladies slides, the fanny packs, you know, stuff like that.
Right. So it's a pretty good business.
Yeah, it was cool. But you know how businesses, they go up and down.
Up and down, yeah.
So it's like when it got down, it was like, okay, I need to do something else. But then, like I said, I was noticing a pattern that I would start something and then like, you know, stop.
Okay.
So, but then that's when I started Pillow Talk Houston. So I'm sticking with that because I really like that.
You started that when?
It'll be 2 years, July the 19th.
Okay. Well, shout out to Pillow Talk Houston now. So tell me the concept of Pillow Talk Houston and why did you come up with it? You know what I'm saying? Like why?
Because I felt like I wanted to have a talk show, something like The Talk. Because, you know, The Talk, it started off with four of us, but now it's just me.
Okay.
So I wanted to have like different, people can get different perspectives. So that's why I said I wanted to have like, you know, not just me, different people.
Okay, right.
So yeah, but now it's just me. So yeah.
Yeah, okay, then shout out to you now. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all, she got her own theme music. You know, like theme music. She got dancers, jugglers, everything. Listen, you would think you at an MC Hammer concert when you started watching her show. Like the show come on, you're gonna get a concert before the show. Now you ain't gonna tell me there ain't no concert before the show now. That's a concert.
Well, no, but it is live though.
It's live.
I do love it.
I'm trying to tell you, it's live right now.
I'm a huge fan of Martina Marie and Killer Callejon, so I reached out to them and they did their thing.
They did their thing too. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I done replayed them more than a few times. You know what I'm saying? Just so I can get it. They got the girls, the actresses and actors in there. They in the beauty shop. In the beauty shop. She's like, yeah, girl, you talk to ReRe. No, ReRe got all that news and everything, and she getting her hair done. Next thing you know, she spin around, and
there you go.
Bam, she got a whole. I don't even know the same girl. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the damn transformation of the damn beauty salon.
It was actually a different girl. It was Martina Marie. Yeah, it was.
See, that's what I'm saying. She looked. I said, whoa, she did a whole 360 with that. What shop was that? You know what I'm saying? Like they doing it. Ooh, they did it hard.
They did. It was like I had to have a video because when I first heard it, I was like, wow. Like, I was expecting, but they blew my mind with it. They did. They did an awesome job.
That's definitely good stuff right there. Okay. All right. So what is the goal of Pillow Talk Houston?
My goal for Pillow Talk Houston is to continue to provide the community with a platform where they can express themselves, speak freely, share ideas and, their visions. And I want it to grow where I need everybody in Houston to know about Pillow Talk. I need everybody in Houston. And then I wanted to branch out to everywhere else. But I need everybody in Houston to know. Like they need to know.
Okay.
Well, if you don't know about the page, you need to know about the show.
Right.
Yeah, you need to know.
Right. Because on YouTube it's Pillow Talk TV.
Pillow Talk TV.
Pillow Talk TV. You can see it up there. So you can see that all the dancers and jugglers and stuff on the video before the show come on. And then now I'm gonna tell you how after a mutual friend of ours, you know what I'm saying, talked to both of us. I had looked at one of the episodes, right? And it was with you and a guy on the couch. He was like acting like he was an older guy. He was acting
my first skit.
Yeah,
Jimmy Love
so
Connection.
They had the three young ladies there, right? So even though I saw it, okay, he was a guy, but I thought he was just part of the show or something. And these three women were really trying to. When I first looked at it, so I'm looking at them, watching it, and then I heard what one girl said to the other girl. I was like, damn, I said, it's about to go down. So I got my Jerry Springer moment. I was like, listen, this about to be hot right here. Yeah. Like if somebody watching this, you know what I'm saying?
Man, that will always be my favorite because it was my first.
Right.
And I do it unorthodox. I'm not like most people where they have scripts and stuff like that. I just have a vision of how I see it in my head.
Okay.
And I tell them and then they just improv. They just go like that.
Right.
And so it did look real. Like they was getting into it and everybody thought that was real, but it wasn't. They were just feeding off each other's energy. And so that was like a blessing for me to be able to see something like that, because everybody can't do that.
No, that's a gift.
So yeah,
to be natural, no
that
script,
will always
or nothing
be my
like
favorite.
that. But I think improvisation, I think it makes for the best shows, right? I forgot. I was trying to tell you about the show. I think we were talking about yesterday. I still can't think of it. It's something like improv, right?
And we did it with no retakes, right. You know what I'm saying? They did it straight through. Like it was amazing.
Hey, that was that guerrilla filming. It was. Shout out to guerrilla filming. It's when your budget is like this right here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, no, James Brown didn't just do it. That's why the songs went long like they went, because they didn't have enough money to do retakes. So that's why he was so hard on them, because one, he's like, no, we gotta get it right, because every time we have to stop. There wasn't no button to push to rewind. They had to do the songs perfect. So that's why they all could sing well, because one, they had to sing the song perfect. You know what I'm saying? The whole time. The band had to play it perfectly. You know what I'm saying? Because one, if they put it, that's what I always say, with tape is money. So they didn't have a way to, if that tape went, there was nothing they could do to erase it. You know what I'm saying? So they had to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? So it was, that's where the whole guerrilla style of things come, when they go into the studios and they hack it out and they work it out and they make sure they come out with a hit. You know what I'm saying? So that's where the whole guerrilla anything comes from. So a lot of so improv came from that back in the days, because one, when people go in to do shows or whatever, you know, they didn't have the money, you know what I'm saying, for the film. Because once film is burnt. There's nothing you can't redo that. Okay. So when they start filming, you know what I'm saying, like, yo, y'all, it gotta go. So that's why they even let people, before everything was all scripted, people would mess up on their lines so much. But then people got so good, they were just like, no, okay, no, we're just gonna keep the film rolling. You know what I'm saying? People forget their lines and they just say something. But it makes the best things. You know what I'm saying? Then all these improv shows came out because they realized that there's a lot of money in that. Think about blooper films. When people watch a movie, they watch the movie, they watch the blooper reels more than the movie. They want to see the blooper reel. Why? Because that's when people mess their lines up or they just say anything. It's funny. So if people can kind of figure out how to hone that and allow people to have the freedom to do that, I'm telling you, it's definitely a hit.
Yeah, I like them to have their freedom, be able to do it. And it works every time.
Every time.
Like, I'm really blessed. So shout out to Jeff Shelley, to Maryland, That Damn Monty.
Okay.
India.
Yeah.
Pooh Bear.
Pooh Bear in the building.
My homeboy Go Lightly.
Go Lightly doing it.
Oh, Big Stoney, Killer Calion.
All right, all day
long. They have been in all my skits.
You know what? And listen, this is what, shout out to damn Chris from the building. It's really funny, Killer Calion, in the piece when y'all was at the Turkey Leg Hut. I'll tell you, the Jippers, you need to watch that. Is look at the Instagram, Pillow Talk Houston. Or it's on Pillow Talk TV.
Pillow Talk, yeah, you can put it up.
Okay, you can put it up there. I'm telling you, Killion, he probably need to be a comedian or something like that, because one, he was laughing so hard by the time they walked up to him, you know what I'm saying, when he was checking the girl, like he just bust out laughing at that point. And I thought it was so funny. And that's what made it good. Because if you'd have been like, all right, you know, cut and then redid it, it wouldn't have been as funny. But the fact that you let it go on and it continued and he can't hold it in, like, that's what makes it fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because everybody was getting on him. They was like, you couldn't even hold your laugh in. They was getting on him, but yeah, I like, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you, it's like I told you yesterday. I know your show is gonna be a hit though. Like it's gonna be like big. And I say this right here because one, like nobody's doing it. Not like this. They're not doing it in the sense of letting people have the freedom to go. Of course, you're gonna have good people who are not trying. You know, some people that try too hard and then they won't be good. Like, no, man, don't try. No, you're going too hard, man. Just be natural with it. Say what you want to say, but just be natural with it and don't try to overstep somebody. And that's what happens sometimes. People, they want to overstep other people and probably some things they should be saying because they want to be heard. And they're like, oh, I got some camera time, so I need this camera time.
But we work well together. Like we just I don't know how to explain it. Like it's awesome. It's a blessing.
I mean, it's good. I mean, so how do you manage to get all these personalities together? How do you manage to do it? That's like herding cattle, ain't it?
Lord, it's hard. I have to do a lot of calling,
right?
Because you know everybody. Jeff, you know he has a lot of stuff going on. You know, Big Stoney, like they all have their own little things going on. So I have to do a lot of calling.
Yeah,
but I get it done.
Get it done.
Yeah.
Okay, you got something hot coming up soon, don't you?
Yes.
I mean, you're not saying what's going to happen to it, but you got something hot coming up soon as far as
we getting ready to do another
shoot here.
Later this week.
That's what I'm talking about. So in a perfect world, like how often would you love to shoot? In a perfect world,
every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
Okay. In the medical billing world, how often would you like? How often would you like to shoot?
At least twice a week or something. Like I would like to do it more, but yeah, because I work, it hinders me, but it's helping me. You know what I'm saying? Because like I would like to be able to, the time, then it's helping pay for the skits and the shows, and you know what I'm saying. So it's like what they say, catch-22.
A catch-22, yeah. So how do you come up with the concepts? Like how do those
come to me?
Yeah. So you just wake up, you start writing it down, or
it can come to me while I'm in the shower. It can come like it comes to me.
Right. So do you have the treatments? You write them down.
I write the concept up, and then I give it to them, and then like when we go shoot it, they take off.
They take off and go. Okay. So you in there saying cut and all the stuff. Shout out to the damn director. You got your little seat and everything.
No, I wish I did. But no, I don't.
Let's say, you know what I'm saying? This is the director's chair. This is ReRe, the director's chair.
We're going to work on it.
We're going to go and get you one.
Yeah, we're going to work on that.
Shout out to the damn director's chair.
Yeah, and that's when I was talking to Trayvon, and he was telling me because he's a producer.
Okay.
And he was telling me that's how he have like for his cast, and they have the chairs with their name on the back and stuff. I was like, okay, you fancy.
No, it ain't. You know what it is? It's showing appreciation.
That too. He said that.
That's what it does. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no office, there's no desk. You know what I'm saying? So for them to have a chair and everybody around, the grips and everybody else, the ADs, you know what I'm saying? They're holding cameras and holding mics and all this stuff like that. But for them to be able to have a chair with their name on it, you know what I'm saying? I found something about that like some years ago. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, big deal chair. Then somebody broke it down to me. I'm like, okay,
you
shout out the damn chairs with the damn names on it now.
You know what I'm saying? Say that.
So it's definitely an important thing. But you know what? People like to see their name on things besides the name tag. Besides the name tag, or at least probably initially when they first, if they have to earn it, I think they love seeing their name when they have to earn their name. You know what I'm saying? To be on something. I think it's a good thing when somebody brings you a desk nameplate. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you first get it, it's like the biggest thing in the world. It's like, oh man, like I'm on desk, like I'm on office. Or you walk in the office and it's kind of like even I see them chairs out there, right? So even once I got that, it was embroidered, on those leather chairs. It was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, that's my stuff. On these chairs. Like I'm like, shout out to the damn G5 on the damn chairs in here now. You know what I'm saying? That's custom made. So it's one of those things that I think giving the actors and actresses, you know what I'm saying, those things, I think it's a great thing, great incentive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because I said, like, if when I do make it big, like I want to grab them and we just be like a modern day In Living Color, just make nothing but skits.
Right.
Like that's what I really enjoy. I like the interviewing too, though.
Oh, do you?
Because you find out like a lot of you get different perspectives, so it make you be like, okay, well, I never thought about it that way. So I like the interviews too, but I really like the skits. So that's another reason why I want to for Pillow Talk, because I want to go back. Like once I get on, I want to go back and get them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then shout out to them. Go back. Yo, go back sound like you're strong over here.
Oh yeah, I gotta go back and get them because I really, really like. They have like their own brand and stuff going on. So like when I come to them with my ideas and stuff, I never get like no or like, well, I don't know. Like they always, because they're not just gonna do anything because their name is on it.
Yeah, definitely.
So they always be like, yeah, let's go for it. Let's do it. So yeah, that means a lot to me.
Right. So let me ask you this: within this industry that you've seen, is there a lot of help out here in this industry? Do you see that as far as from the director standpoint?
But it's mostly for men. But yes.
Yeah. You know what? And you did bring it up yesterday. So that's kind of weird, right?
It is for me.
It's very weird.
I would like to see a woman, but like
But is it that a lot of sisters are not doing this? What you're doing?
I think maybe. Now I did reach out to one female who was doing this at the time, but she didn't respond.
Okay.
But then she didn't respond on my personal page. But then I later found out she follows the Pillow Talk page. I was like, that was weird. But okay.
Okay. Call that boy.
But the men, they keep me like, they always encourage me, give me plenty of game. Like, so shout out to the matter of fact, shout out to Mr. Brian.
Come on now.
Shout out to Mr. Floyd. Shout out to Mo Bane.
Me too.
Shout out to my cameraman Chris.
And me.
I see
I know you did. I'm just gonna keep saying me though. I'm trying to sound like Snoop.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
Mo Bane, Chris, Mr. Floyd.
Say it in the mic now.
My t-shirt man. Shout out to him because when I first told him, Charles, when I first told him about my idea for Pillow Talk, he was like, you're gonna do something that's never been done before, and like, and I, how you just look at people and be like, okay, yeah, like just blow, but. He was really right. Now that I see, because like every time, they always say, you're original, you're doing something that they're not doing right now. So yeah, he was right. So
one thing people know, they know. Shout out to damn Pocket USA. One thing people know is that when someone is not doing something or when something has been done for the first time,
he called it out before I even started it.
It sticks out. Right, but nobody was doing it. You know what I'm saying? So you getting in there, you're a trailblazer, and that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? And so, just to get more people into that. But it is weird that a lot of guys, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, maybe just because more men.
Baby.
G baby
at Club Truth.
Shout out to GMG baby. Club Truth.
He talked to me
up there on the north side.
Yes, on the north.
Because you told me that yesterday.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying that. I remember that. You know what I'm saying, the conversation and everything. Used to be known. It used to be called what? Because some people might know. No, some people watching they might know.
I thought ReRe. I thought you saying like at the club. I thought you was trying to be funny.
Oh, I'm talking about the Club Truth. It used to be called something else before.
Oh, Harlem Nights.
Harlem Nights. So people would know where it is because they might not know the new name.
I think it's on Jensen.
Jensen Street. Okay, shout out to Harlem Nights. Old Harlem Nights. The new Truth.
It's Truth.
Over there on Jensen, doing big things. I ain't like that.
I know.
You're going the wrong way with me. I ain't need that.
I thought you said
Come on now. No. Okay. All right. So, you looking at this thing here. You ready to go full steam ahead with it now, right?
I am, but everything takes time.
Everything, right?
But I'm kind of impatient. But I have no choice.
Shout out to damn impatience.
Because that's all I hear. Everybody tell me the same thing. It's not gonna happen overnight.
And it's not.
Just stay down.
And it's not.
You gonna take off.
And you are gonna take off, but you got to be patient.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You really do. You have to be patient. I'm telling you, it ain't no overnight thing. You know what I'm saying? For anybody. You know what I'm saying? And I just say that because one, as an entrepreneur, you know, and I'll just call it as a successful entrepreneur, right? Nothing came easy, nothing came quick. You know what I'm saying? And nothing came when I expected it to come. None of it. Not any of it. Not one time has anything come when I expected it to come. You feel what I'm saying? So but the one thing I had was patience. You know what I'm saying? And so as long as I waited, I had that patience, and I believed in what I was doing anyway, how I'm gonna lose? Because no matter what, I'm gonna go down believing in myself and believing in what I'm doing. So I can't lose ever in that situation. So when I explain to people, I'm like, yo, I ain't never lost. I never have. Because I've never stopped believing in myself. People may have stopped believing in me, you know what I'm saying? But I never stopped believing in me, you know what I'm saying? And I never stopped believing in what I was doing. Because one, I'll sit there until the last minute, to the last day, whatever. I'll be right there. Okay. Because I'm betting on myself right now. And I'm betting on myself. And I'm going to bet on myself the rest of my life. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not going to ever lose.
Right.
Ever. You feel what I'm saying? Things might not come when, like I told you, they didn't come when I expected it to come. Right. But it came.
Yeah.
Everything has come to fruition. There's not one thing that has not come to fruition. Ever.
Have you ever do you lose people like every level you go to?
Every level. And see, my thing is crazy. What I don't do. Now, I'm holding you the whole time because I want you to come with me. You know what I'm saying? I want you to come. But the one thing is I trust God, right? And I know what he has for me. I don't know what he has for this person over here. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I have to focus on. I can't want for this person more than what I want for myself. I can't do that because when I'm dying for myself, you know what I'm saying? You know, they're going to die for themselves. So whatever the purpose was or whatever the gift was, it was theirs. You know what I'm saying? I can't make them have theirs. I can't make them believe in themselves. You know what I'm saying? People say, oh, you know, you make me believe in myself. Okay, that's cool and all. But I don't need to be one making you believe in yourself. You have to make yourself believe in yourself. And that's why I told you, I bet on myself. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell anybody, if you rock with me, you're going to be good because I'm not going to quit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to stop. You know, when it looks the worst, it could be, the bank could be in negative 4,000 billion. It doesn't matter. Guess what's going to happen? I'm still going to rock. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm still going to rock. Still. I'm not going to say, oh, Lord, this is what I'm going to do. I got to pull my parachute. I'm going down with the ship. You know what I'm saying? And even when we go down, I'm going to figure out how to make sure that we got some breathing apparatus down there because I know we can get the ship back up over the water. Shout out to the determination.
That's right.
And I'm going to tell you about determination. You ever paid attention to ants? Have you ever paid ants? Have you ever paid attention to them?
How they, yeah.
Ants are ruthless. Ants are business. If we think about it, we look at ants. Ants are really, they're a business. They're a moving business. And their business is the queen. You know what I'm saying? I know bees do the same thing, but ants, because they're on the ground, we can see what they do. The bees, we don't know what they do. They fly somewhere, we don't know what they do. But ants, we can study them. We can watch them, right? In their natural habitat. But if you watch an ant, ants are so smart and so business oriented. They know if the queen got to get across a river, they already know the queen's gonna get across the river. You know what I'm saying? And whatever way they do it, I don't know how.
But they gonna do it.
But they can figure out how far it is across the river. They can figure it out. They got somebody over there with some calculators or something. No, I'm telling you, this is true. You know what I'm saying? They will, if they have to make a chain, you know what I'm saying? And the chain could be 40 feet. They will go 40 feet and they will connect to each other straight up, like on the shoreline, 40 feet, right? Mm-hmm. They'll grab leaves and everything, you know what I'm saying, underneath their feet and hold it, and they'll put a whole crew on it. 40 feet, you know what I'm saying? And some type of way, they'll send a signal to the first guys up in the front to go ahead and get in. And they'll get in, and what they'll do is those will be holding on, and these jokers are, but they'll wait till it's calm too. Now, I don't know how they know when the damn thing's calm, but something with the moon, they know. They'll make the thing go, and it'll come and it'll float down, and they will grab to the other side of the river. Now, a lot of these ants, they know they're not gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But they're gonna hold them leaves, they're gonna hold each other until they get that queen over, right? So once they build the whole thing, then you see the big boys come out. The one with the big heads on them, then they'll come out, right? Because one, they got to get to the other side to make sure that, hey, whatever predators over there, we're gonna go ahead and put some hands on them because they can't mess with the queen. So they get somebody to come back, let them know, hey, we ready. So they carry the queen on. They carry the queen. They surround and they carry it and they take her across the river. 100% true now. Watch this. You know what I'm saying? Watch this over a week. I watched this. And they get across the thing. You know what I'm saying? The ones that could make it back over, they make it back over. The other ones, they'll go down the river, whatever, and they go to another place. But they're a business. But the whole point is they never quit. They all had a purpose. And they all lived and they died for their purpose. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that is one of those things. They knew everybody could not come with them. They knew everybody wasn't going to make it. No matter who grew up with them in the pods, whoever came out the queen, they already knew, dude, you, and I'm me. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do everything together, though. Whatever we do, we're going to do it together. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's the one thing I just had a conversation today about. This is what we don't do. See, our problem is just as us. I'm talking about people that look like us now. Right. The one thing we have been doing, and it goes to what you were saying earlier about, a lot of men help, whatever like that. The one thing we consistently do is turn on one another. Yeah. Consistently. That has been back in the revolt, back in the days of South Carolina, you know what I'm saying? Down in Charleston with the massacre down there, you know what I'm saying? Many thousand years, 100 years ago. Even back to then, you know what I'm saying? We were bred that way in a lot of ways, right? To be that way. And so that's the only thing that's been consistent. 100%. So we have to have unorthodox people like yourself, unorthodox people like myself, who are not going to do things in the way that has traditionally been done. Right. Because I don't do anything in the way. So people can tell me, oh, gee, I think you're going the wrong direction with this right here. And I look at them. You know what I'm saying? Now, they won't be on my face anymore. They have one time to say that. Because at the time they say that, I'm done. Because one, you're already speaking doubt, and that's cool. I see how you view your life. Got it. You full of failure, and you good with your failure. So you do that. I'm not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep moving forward. And that becomes the type of person that can help people. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get help from the person who always saying, I don't know. You might not want to do that, ReRe, this might not be a good idea. That's the person you need to get them out of your advice lane. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Cut them. I don't have time loose. For that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't even have that. Because you're a groundbreaker. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, this is gonna be so successful. What you're doing, I know it is 100%. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't no gas, no nothing, nothing. Just like we sat here yesterday, we did the things we did yesterday, and it's because one, I want to see you win. Because you're gonna win, but I want to see it. You know what I'm saying? Even when we walked back in the back, we was leaving. I was like, yo, blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah. You did. Or you said you had a concept of something. I said, well, I know blah, blah, blah. So let me, and that's why I say I get it from a lot of men. Like when I talked to G Baby, he was like, I knew who you was when you called, and he was like, yeah, you can use my club. Right. Because that's what we doing, for the next skit. And so he was just like, talking to me, telling me the same thing you saying. Right. So it's like, it's all men. Yeah. And not wanting anything, you know what I'm saying? Just be like, yo, just want to see you succeed. And so that's the thing about it. Because sure, a lot of guys will be like, yeah, okay, yeah, I do this for you, girl, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But I can tell when they talk to me. Right. Because you woman, so you know. Yeah. You're a grown ass woman, so you know the difference between people. saying they're helping and people that's really going to help you, whatever like that. But what you're doing is definitely a source of just great energy. It's a source of just helping people. You know what I'm saying? I like the fact that you're helping people. I even told you today when we was texting each other, I said, well, you ain't worry about that because I'm going to do this right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to bug you on it. You know what I'm saying? To make sure it don't happen. You know what I'm saying? Because one, I see the pattern. And okay, good, got it. People got patterns, whatever, but those patterns be breaking. You you say what you like to do, and this is what you want to do, and this is it right here. Well, I know you can make a way with it. That's for sure. Because one, it's groundbreaking. Nobody's doing it. You know what I'm saying? At all. Nobody's doing it. And even when it's time to put it on the network, whatever, boy Deuce.
And that's what I'm hoping for too, to get on a network. Because like I want to take all of them with me. They are so talented. Right. Like, they are so.
I'm talking about even your skit being put it on a network.
Okay.
You know Stone Cold, Ice Cold TV? You ever heard that? Okay, this is my brother Deuce. Deuce, he has a network. You know what I'm saying? He really has a network. And it's something that I'm gonna even do as far as I'm about to do some stuff and I'm package some stuff up because one, I want to be more like on the Tyler Perry situation. Mm-hmm. I want to make things but I want to control it. So I want to make sure it has a distributor, a network to play it on. So I'll package it all up and then it just plays on. But I'll make sure I bring great content, to that network, so it just kind of works. The same way he does with OWN TV. He does all this stuff and then he takes it to the network and then she puts it out. Or he goes to BET, put it on the network. But he controls everything about it. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what I see your stuff going to. So I definitely will make that connection with you and Deuce. You know what I'm saying? In fact, Deuce is going to be on the show on the, let's see what day he's on the show. And so I think it's because I'm doing a show on a Saturday. Man, what day?
And shout out to 292. I can't forget about him.
292. Okay, what was
290 Pooh Bear into Maryland. Like they started with me when I was like in the old building, and I was interviewing people and having shows about relationships. So they have been with me for like a minute.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they still with me because like I said, I'll be 2 years in July.
You said Pooh Bear?
Yes, Pooh Bear to Maryland and 290.
Okay.
See, I forgot to mention him the first time.
290 in the damn building. Shit, that sound like stay off 290.
No.
I thought he might stay off 290. People.
No, he's from Third Ward.
From Third, okay. But people have numbers and stuff. They want to be on. It could be the address though. You know what I'm saying? They street, they block. You know what I'm saying? Building 290. Stuff like that. I know they be claiming it. You know what I'm saying? They claim it.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey. But this is one thing, y'all. This is probably gonna be the shortest interview I ever seen because she has something to do. So I told you how it works. But you don't want to tell me, so I'm sitting there trying to rush it. So you can, as you told me what you had to do. You know what I'm saying? She don't get all extra fine and stuff up in here. Look all that right there. All up in here like big, and just running out on me.
It don't seem like
I know, right? Because we having a great time. That's what happens. And I told you it was going to happen. I told you this. Tony M, I tried to tell her. She didn't believe me. It's just how it works over here. You know what I'm saying? And I told you this yesterday. I'm saying, listen, because it's going to get to a point where you're going to get relaxed. It's going to be cool. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to be good. But
that's how it is when they come. So yeah,
there you go. I told you. You know what I'm saying? Let me get a wink and drink in here real quick. Wink and drink what? A wink and drink what? A wink and drink what? Hit up, G. It's 5 o'clock. It's time to leave. I dig into my pockets, pull out my car keys, grab my wallet, walk out the front door, unlock my phone, open the app store. I need a place to meet and think. Found a brand new app called Wink and Drink. Yeah, it's Wink and Drink. Hey, it's Wink and Drink. Come on, it's Wink and Drink. A brand new app where people meet. Come on, it's Wink and Drink. Hey, it's Wink and Drink. It's Wink and Drink. A brand new app where people meet. Yeah, that's what the damn Wink and Drink do for them right there. You know what I'm saying? What's that? What's that? Pillow Talk page. Oh, so you going to the Pillow Talk page right now?
I love that page.
The main page, it's yours.
Like, I love that page.
Well, you put the content on there, so you should love it. Like you know what you put on there.
They are crazy. They say anything. They don't care.
Let's see what they're saying real quick on the damn pillow. They should be watching this right here. That's what they should be watching, the Pillow Talk Queen up in there. But
yeah,
that's what it should
but
be
they
doing.
be entertained with that page.
Which one, the back one or the front
the
one?
main one.
Okay, let's see here. Uh-oh.
The one with the lady
when
she destroyed the TV. That's the one.
Look at the one on that motorcycle right now.
Yeah, that one too.
He got hammered.
But it's the one with where she destroyed the TV.
Towards the key, because the key, yeah.
The Xbox.
Yeah. Yeah, mom
like they'll get to arguing and stuff with each other, and I'll be like, look, now y'all. I'll just start erasing their comments when they get to that point. They are crazy. They don't have no filter.
You gotta show me how to erase comments. I don't know how to do that on Instagram.
Okay.
You gotta show me how to do that right there.
But I created that page to like keep them entertained until I have shows.
You put some in there. Okay.
Yeah. So it started off with like me just talking about like posting different questions like about sex and stuff and like relationships, and they would answer them. But as the page grew, they stopped. So then I came out with where they can DM me their questions and I'll repost them anonymously. And so they was doing that. But then like the Pillow Talk, like I say, they have no filter. And so when they was giving their answers, it was like they was raw and uncut. So I was like, y'all can't be doing that.
Ain't nothing wrong with raw and uncut now. Now hold this, check this out, y'all, real quick. I don't know she got to run and stuff, but Chad Ocho Cinco, he answered the question. I guess the question must have been something about sex on the first date. And
he's saying go ahead and do it.
He said, yes, have sex on the first date instead of wasting each other's time to see if you're compatible. Trying to impress one another with this perfect representative of yourself that has no red flags, which 98% of the time is a crock of boo-boo. Shout out to them.
Oh, you agree with that?
What's that?
You agree with that?
Well, I don't think. No. This is what I don't agree with. So the sex had nothing to do with the whole relationship or representative thing. To me, you know what I'm saying. So the sex doesn't correlate with the representative to me at all. So I don't see representative and sex as the same thing, because one, people can have the perfect representative be horrible sexually, because you can have somebody who is sexually dominant. You know what I'm saying, and they're the prize, right? And then you have this person who they're representative. Everybody wants them. Like they're oh my God, they're this right here, but they're horrible sexually. You feel what I'm saying? But they may be a good person.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that's why I don't really prescribe to you should just have sex, because sex is not going to tell you anything about the person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because to me, they don't connect. You feel what I'm saying? Because sometimes you can be with somebody who's sexually, they just garbage. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even garbage, but they don't do nothing for you.
So let me ask you, why do you think it's hard for men to believe, like, if a man is like not so good in bed but he treats her well, the woman will stay? Like she don't have a problem.
You said
why is it hard for men to believe that? Because I posted that on the Pillow Talk page, and the men was coming, here come the lies, they all lying. But I think women get to like a certain point to where like sex, like it doesn't matter as much,
right? Because
if a person is treating them well, like they can have other things that kind of can make up for that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like first, like if they treating them right, or you know what I'm saying, they can be a good provider or like whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to necessarily, like, sex is not really, I don't know. I mean,
you know what I think? In regards to that question, I think it's just maturity on the guy. You know what I'm saying? Of how the answer you're gonna get. Sometimes, and not based off of age, it's just their life maturity. You know what I'm saying? Because some people can life mature sooner. You know what I'm saying? But I prescribe to what you said. I think a woman can be with a guy who's not great sexually. You know what I'm saying? But they do all these other things. They make them feel good. You know what I'm saying? Or they just have these other things.
Right.
Now, it doesn't take away that, just personally, people going to talk a little crap different times. Oh, you been going with your little nose. They're going to do that. That guy has to deal with that. But he'll know, and she knows, she ain't leaving his ass.
Or they were saying, she gonna get a side nigga. Like, why she can't be faithful?
Now, I'm prescribed to you on this right here now, because one, I keep it real. Shout out to me. No, because I just real talk, right? Real talk. you know, and to answer that, so even out, it was gonna be this show. You know what I'm saying? That it was gonna be a show that was here. It was called His and Hers. You know what I'm saying? And it was a relationship perspective show based off of the way men and women kind of view things differently. You know what I'm saying? And topics like this, right? So, somebody who's worn the shirts, but maybe on both sides of the fence, you know what I'm saying, where they've dealt with women who are in relationships, dealt with women who had long-term relationships, and they're not going to come out their relationship now. That's not going to happen. But they got a little side on the books, you know what I'm saying? Or so being part of that probably, you know what I'm saying? And just life, just me being in life and seeing a lot of different women and talking. I have majority female friends, so most of my friends are females. You know, and so I say that, yeah, in a lot of cases, not all the cases, but in a lot of cases, not saying it'd be a very frequent side piece guy. It might not be frequent, but it is somebody. In a lot of cases, not all cases at all, but in a lot of cases, the most mature women I've seen them like that. You know what I'm saying? And so my thing is, because one, I like dialogue and I like conversation. You know what I'm saying? So I like to have a conversation with women like that. You know what I'm saying? Just like, yo, okay, so like, what is it? You know what I'm saying? You won't leave the situation. You know what I'm saying? It's not nobody I'm dealing with, but just asking these questions, right? Well, just like, you know, sometimes you just have that itch. You know what I'm saying? And that itch might be once a year I have it. You know what I'm saying? It might be twice a year I have it. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, they're joining some club. You know, those clubs where not swingers, is just, there's clubs out here for a lot of women who are either mature women, you know what I'm saying, mature minded, very successful women, and there are clubs they can join where, you know, they fly somewhere, you know what I'm saying, just on their normal business. It's on their normal business, right? And they probably only do this maybe 3 or 4 times a year. It's mainly for like these high up government seat people. You know what I'm saying? They do these things like this. And but they got a home, they got a life, they got a reputation, they got all that. And they're not gonna risk it. So there's people out here who they only deal with people that they don't know the names. It's not a name. They don't know the person. Nothing like that. They meet them. There's certain screening criteria is there.
Women are doing that. You say women are doing that?
Yeah, well, it's both. I mean, it's a heterosexual thing. So there's women doing it, there's men doing it. You know how there's a lot of things out here in the world. You know how it is. In the world, there's a lot of things. You know, if there's things in the black market, there's things out in the light.
That's my first time hearing that.
You know what I'm saying? And then shout out that world is something special. But I do say not all women, you know what I'm saying? I believe there are some women out here who do hold fast, you know, but I've been around a lot of women that have, you know, the side person.
I'm not saying they're not. It is, but I think it's, I don't think it's a lot of them, but I'm saying like there are women who will still be faithful.
Right. Oh, no, I definitely feel that. I definitely feel that. Because the ones who have the men who are handling it, they people going out there messing around. You know what I'm saying? Right? Why do you think people cheat? Why do you, based off your experience in knowing women and girlfriends,
why women cheat, or
why do you think a majority of
women or men?
Yeah, women. I'm gonna ask you the males too.
Women, I think it's because it's something that's, women are emotional, so it's like they'll take a lot before I think they would cheat. But if they do cheat, I think it's because it's something that they're not getting.
Okay. And something, what do you mean? Something like examples.
It could be time.
Time, right.
Maybe he work a lot and he's not giving her the time that she needs.
Right. Okay. Got it. Why do you think men cheat?
They just dumb.
Then we just get the damn base answer shit. All us is grouped in this one answer. We all just grouped in this one answer, huh? ReRe, just it. We get the one answer.
Idiots.
See, when I said about the women, you like
because y'all can have a good woman at home and y'all still go out and cheat. But I guess maybe I don't know. You need to answer. You a man? Why do you cheat?
I want to see why do you think that?
Y'all don't have no self-control.
So you feel it's all on the guy? Is the guy that one?
Because if a woman, like, if you know you married or you in a committed relationship, like, and a woman like approaches you or whatever, like, you should have some self-control to be like, okay, I'm with someone.
Right. True. Shout out to damn self-control. Like, listen, it's a lot of us out here got it though. It's a lot of us that have it. You know what I'm saying?
Is it?
I think it is.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I think just like I say, I think there's a lot of women out here that have self-control. There's a lot of guys that have self-control. I think it's
okay. I like what he said. The associate minister.
Yeah, what do you say?
A mature lady knows that sex isn't the whole world, and a real relationship must mean more than the physical.
Okay, goddamn. Need more people on the real world then. We need the real world out here. The damn false world is winning.
Winning like man.
Listen, I don't know what the false world stats is man, up there right now.
Who you telling?
Like, you go out here right now, boy. It's
wild.
You can find it anywhere. But
what?
Anywhere. But you know what's really crazy though?
What?
And I'll say this right here. So even with we had the thing with Wink and Drink down at 5015 the other day, right? And so just really like I'm not a club person. So, I'm just watching, just kind of seeing. I'm just like, like I'm watching people getting booked, people wanting to get booked, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, you look at their ring finger, you like give them the international, ring look, and they're like, like,
yeah.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out, don't worry about that. You know what I'm saying? I got that taken care of. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's just, I don't know. It's just part of the fake world. It's the fake world.
It's a temptation. People don't know how to,
That fake world is hard out here right now. You know what I'm saying? It's really, really hard.
It is.
Now, why I think probably most men cheat or men cheat, I really don't think it's for sexual reasons. I don't think it's because the woman's not satisfying them. I really just don't really think that. I don't, probably forgot to tell me, my girl, she ain't satisfying me, that's why I'm cheating. I don't think it's that. You know what I'm saying? Period. I just think it just probably is, opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Presenting itself, and they look at it like, shoot, the girls.
Right, so no self-control. That goes back to what? No self-control. Just because it's there, you gonna do it.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, that's crazy.
Opportunity represents
but you're risking everything for that little one moment.
I know. And that one moment be deadly. Oh, that could be the worst one moment in your life right there. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. What Tony M say? There's a lot of use. A lot of
them rings just cosmetic jewelry.
A lot of rings just cosmetic jewelry. I had a habit of asking when I was a bachelor. Oh, okay.
Oh, he's saying that they're not really married. It's just
okay. You know what I'm saying? I guess so it can thwart off the people they don't want.
Oh, okay.
But dudes,
I can probably see that.
You know what I'm saying? But most dudes,
they don't care.
That's the situation I want. Because you ain't gonna run up on me.
Be bothered. Yeah.
You ain't gonna run up on me.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? You won't run up on me that one moment.
Because people are not playing about their relationships. You see it on the news all the time about they getting ran over, they get them killed, windows busted out.
And they don't care about careers. I remember a couple years ago, a doctor, I was in Colorado, a doctor, I'm talking about a very successful doctor. She went to the crib and ran over her husband. She said, damn, my practice. She said, damn,
because it's like you black out. All you is like you hurt, like you just black out. Yeah. Like you don't.
Damn, shout out to don't be in the driveway when she find out your situation. Okay, let me ask you.
They come from playing games, though. They shouldn't play games.
You in a relationship, and be honest with me now, because there's some pillow talk stuff right here.
Okay.
Be 100% honest. Your phone. Could your man hold your phone for 24 hours?
Yeah.
She was saying that right there. You ask a woman, they always say yeah. I ain't never heard a woman say no. Everybody can't be saying yeah. That's not even possible. Tony M, associate minister. Whoever in here, I need everybody to respond. If you watching, I know you don't like to say nothing, but say something right now anyway. Can your significant other, boo, friend, dude you're dating, girl you're dating, whoever, hold your phone? Goddamn! Shout out to them.
But we know.
Thank you, Johnny, for telling the truth. I got a female that just told the truth. The first female that ever told the truth, though, right there.
On the Pillow Talk page, I post stuff like that all the time, where either the guy come and take the phone while she in the shower, or she take the phone and They running full force behind them phones, naked and all.
I saw that.
Still on them and everything.
You got me on your damn page, damn much. I saw that girl. She was in the shower.
Full-fledged.
Hey, y'all.
Like they on a marathon.
This girl was in the shower. Her man went in there and got her phone.
She can have mine. No code.
Shout out to damn Tony in. My boy. You can, this girl was in the shower. She ran out. He took her phone and went outside. And that joker came out the house with a towel on. And you like she was running the daggone 200.
Yep.
She had to get that phone.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, he should have known right then.
He should have.
Right then, I'd have been gone. Right then.
You see what they was coming. She for the streets.
I ain't see the comments. Listen.
I tell you, they have no filter.
Yeah, she should have. Yeah, he should have just left her because he already know she had them streets bad. Yeah. But why? Okay, now so we're gonna talk about her. Why her ass don't just leave? So you always getting on the men, get on these women right now.
I don't know. Sometimes women say because he's a good provider, or they have different reasons. The same way a man won't leave.
We can't.
We can.
Hell no.
Yeah, we can.
Hell no, we can't do that. We can't do that.
Yes, we can. Why? Yeah. Yes, we can.
How we gonna flip?
Yes, we can.
How we gonna flip ReRe?
Yes.
ReRe. You just flip right on.
It wouldn't be fair.
Oh, we can flip in a minute, but let's stay on her for a minute.
No, not.
Oh, we ain't gonna stay on her, boy. Y'all girl power is 100%. That's why. Listen, if your girl ever come home, everybody, if you're a guy, your girl come home and she say, "No, you."
See, he hit it right there. Men would cheat for the physical. If she got a fat ass, he finna get her.
So you think that's what it is? If he see
that ass, it's over. If she fine.
Okay, hold up. Is she fine?
She can be ugly. She can be ugly, but she got an ass.
Hey, Ree. She got. Okay, hold on. Let's see what Joni said right here. Joni said, "I don't have anything to hide."
What's excuses, Tony M? What's excuses?
Yeah, what's excuses, Tony? You know we're gonna get Tony to call in on this one tonight, right here. Now. We know Tony gonna call in on you on this one right here. Now I don't. Joni, I know what you're saying, Joni.
She said, but God cannot hold my phone.
No. She said she don't have anything
to hide. She said, but God cannot hold my phone. I pay my bill.
Joni said,
ain't nothing wrong with that.
But, oh no, hell
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Hell no,
it's not nothing wrong with that. She pay her bill. I don't want to hold this phone because I don't want to stress out and make myself cry and lose weight and stuff. Just keep your own phone. I don't have time for that.
So he can get your phone, but you give him yours.
No, because if I don't.
But hold up, now you just told me in a minute.
Because I don't have nothing to hide. Tony, I don't have nothing to hide, but I'm saying
Joni don't have nothing to hide either. But now you flipping the answers on the people. You flipping on the Firecast people. We can't flip it on the Firecast now. We can't flip this right here. You sit here and say you. Now he have my phone.
He can.
He can have it.
But I've been through phones before, so
hold up. What you don't go through the phone then? I'm
saying when I was in a relationship, I have been through phones. So I don't want to see you don't want to put yourself through that.
Oh, you put the hair thing on me right there. Somebody here got towed up when you went to that phone. Let me tell you something right here. And this is anybody.
I don't play.
I don't care what nobody says. Tony says excuses, ReRe, making for why the woman just don't leave.
The man don't leave either.
But no, we talking about the daggone girl. But we got to stay on the topic though. Somebody called. You done got Tony hot. Over hit you right now.
Don't call up here with that foolishness.
Tony, but she got to go though, Tony.
Don't call up here with that foolishness. Tony, well, tell me why she won't leave.
Hold on, we about to find out right now.
Oh, okay, because he say he.
Me and Tony, country boy, we don't do all that text.
What's up?
What's going on, man? You got to help me on this one right here.
Listen, I'll tell you why she don't leave.
Come on,
she don't leave because she done gassed up all her kinfolk and all her homegirls that know the dude ain't no damn good no way. So she don't want to leave because you got egg on her face. You know what I mean?
And you gonna
she gonna stay there. So she gonna stay there and try to make it work no matter what, till he, pass away or something. I don't know.
Playing sweepstakes.
All right, bye, Tony.
No, ain't no. Boy, woman.
You just said what you had to say.
Listen, Tony.
Have a good night.
Woman power is crazy at it, boy.
Oh man.
Boy, when we tell the truth on them, boy, they can't.
That ain't no truth.
Well, why you can't defend?
Bye, Tony.
Why you can't come back to that? Give me some comeback.
That's not true.
That's been a one-way conversation right there, ReRe. That's one way.
Women don't do that.
Don't do what? So
they will leave. It take them a little minute, but they will leave.
When she
get ready, when she will leave.
Well, she done told her kinfolk and all the girlfriends how good this dude was, right?
Tony.
So it take a while to clean up, to sweep behind, sweep a track, clean a track.
No, women. It take a woman a little while. She gonna leave emotionally, like she gonna leave before she leave him. Period. Once that's all, it's over.
So, but it's on her terms and her time.
Yeah.
But she already be ready to pull out. She be on the pull out mode.
It's like a stage.
But see, that ain't fair. A person need to be like, hey, if I'm on the verge of pulling out, you need to be out straight. Hey, I'm on the verge of pulling out. You know what I'm saying? And say that's what women want to do, right? Like you said, it's a stage thing. So they already know they rope out the roll on you. Why don't they tell you or tell the guy? You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes they will.
But in a lot of cases they won't, right? See, that's not fair. So they should tell the guy so the guy knows.
So it's not fair for the man either. The hell?
That's what I'm saying. But why we keep going there? ReRe,
yeah, because we got to talk about the man. We're not just going to talk about the woman and leave the man out.
I don't want to leave.
That ain't how it goes.
No, I don't want to leave the man out. But I'm saying, we got to at least get through the first part. We got to get through stage one.
No. We need to talk about the man
first before we talk about the woman.
Yeah.
So the man got to get talked about first.
Hey, it's all right, you.
What'd you say?
Tony,
go ahead.
Tony
go ahead. I'm sorry.
Ain't got nothing to say.
Who
talking foolish?
Who's that? Hey, shout out. She can't win this conversation right here.
Oh,
Tony.
yes, I can.
You know what I'm saying? Hold up. Hey, hold on.
I wish I had my other home girl.
Stay on the line, Tony. Don't go nowhere. Stay on the line.
Okay.
Stay right here on the line, right here. We doing the first time ever.
Oh, okay. Well, we finna.
Well, no, I got to do it to my. I have to do it to my phone. Well, I'm gonna have to get her number. You gotta tell me her number.
You want her number?
Yeah, well, hey, Joni.
Hey.
Okay, listen, I got Joni and Tony on the line. Joni, listen. Hey,
what's up?
I have somebody even better.
Listen, I got two people on the show. Y'all better stop playing with me. My technology game is strong right now. We're gonna call her. Tell her we're gonna call her.
Okay, we finna call you.
All right, but listen, can we talk? We're gonna still talk. Hey, Joni. So I got Joni and I got Tony on the line. This is the first time y'all officially met, right?
I need you to break him down.
Oh Lord, have mercy. Turn the mic off right there. Okay. Oh, mic too loud. Anyway, so all right, Joni, talk to us.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. That's my dog bark.
That big Rottweiler. That's a Rottweiler bark right there.
Oh, she said if you pay the bill, you can go through.
Ain't no blue tip.
Okay, y'all, sorry about that. He hear a man barking, talking, so he, acting crazy.
Ooh, old man. Shout out, girl power in effect. That's how y'all do it. Girl power in the damn effect. Okay, Joni.
He heard them dogs talking.
The dog must have been agreeing with us.
That's what he did. Hey, Joni, I got to ask this question now, right? So the question is about a post she made. Okay, that's what the question is about. It's about a post she made on her page. In the post, the guy, he went into the bathroom and he had gotten his girl's phone, and he had told her he had it, and she was in the shower. So he was proving a point. He knew she was gonna run outside the house, so he had got the phone and he went outside the house, right? And he went in the street, and the next thing you know, this girl comes flying out of the house with a towel on, hair wet and everything. Now, so my question was this right here. Now,
she followed the page.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to you, Johnny. Thank you.
Because of me, because I post stuff so people can go. But some people post 30 minutes before they come to the show. But that's all right. That's okay though. Don't worry about it. Podcast is good though. But anyway, because my people on point.
They bet. Yeah,
my people on point. Where your people at? Where your people? Anyway, like I said, your person you called ain't even watched it. But anyway,
no, she's not.
I
she's
know.
Not.
That's my point.
But she gonna get in it though.
But now she gotta be.
She gonna break it down.
She better be getting in here first.
She gonna break it on down.
Well, text and tell her to make a comment, so I know she in here first. We ain't bringing nobody on the show. They ain't on the show.
Oh my God.
All right, so now, I like this show right here. This show is fire. So Joni.
Yeah.
She don't want him to have a phone, which I totally understand. She want him to have a phone. And so my guest here, ReRe, said that women, it's some stages they go through for when they about to leave, right?
Absolutely.
They go through their stages. So my question was just, I just asked one simple question. I said, well, why don't they just say, hey, I'm in the stages about to leave you, so the guy can go ahead and he probably go ahead and bounce himself. So why don't you think that happened? And we'll go to the men too, but I'm just trying to get an understanding.
If you look at it, we do say something.
Okay.
We might not say anything at that moment, but we said it over and over and over and over again. You better stop fucking around. You better get your shit together. This, that, and the other. You're not giving me enough attention. You're not spending time with me. It's a constant thing.
Once the mind is gone,
the body will follow.
Right.
Yeah. So it's being said. Now, if y'all are listening, if the men are listening, that I don't know. But we talk about it constantly.
Okay. So why she run out of the house? Why do you think she ran out the house to get the damn phone?
Well, that was a skit, but
no, that wasn't a skit.
She ran out of.
No, that wasn't a skit.
Well, it seemed like a skit real to me, but if it was real, she ran out of the house because she had something to hide.
Yeah, that was real. So only thing I was saying is, in that case,
women are players too.
Shut up. Thank you, Johnny, because ReRe would have never said that. ReRe would have never, but you would have never said that, ReRe, unless a woman said it.
You got women out here that still play games. We not always perfect, but
it's still more men. But yeah, she right.
It's still more men. Well,
no,
actually,
no, it's more women.
I really can't say that it's more men, but women do it better.
The women ain't self-reporting. That's what it is. The women ain't self-reporting.
Women just do it better.
They do.
If we're going to do something, we know not to change up our routine. You see what I'm saying? It's all about routine.
Say it, Joni. Say it, Joni, y'all slick asses.
It's all about routine. We do it better.
Hey, Joni, you said something a minute ago, though. You said, when the mind goes, the body goes, right?
Absolutely.
Then why don't she just go? Why didn't she just go?
I'm not sure. Each woman is different.
Because sometimes they still want to give them a shot. They still be trying to hold on for that false hope.
Yes.
They still be trying to hold on for that false hope, thinking he gonna get it together.
Exactly. A lot of us women, we do hold on to false hope. Hopefully one day he would change. Let me just give him a chance. And women are looked at as hoes when they move around too quickly.
Okay.
So it's like we want to be loved. We want to be in a relationship.
Right.
And there's women that have people in their back pocket. But so we tend to hold on a little bit longer. The ones that, it goes far deeper to me. I think it's more on a spiritual level, but we just hold on in hopes that they will change. You see what I'm saying? And then, nobody wants, at this day and age, well, of course, I'm up there in age. We don't want to keep jumping around from relationship to relationship.
And starting over. Right.
So, exactly. Nobody wants to be like, what's your favorite color? Exactly. What's your favorite color? What's your favorite food? What do you like to eat? Nobody wants to go through that all over again. So we stay because we're comfortable. We're comfortable, but uncomfortable.
Sound like I was right.
Yeah, you sound like you were right, Tom. You
sound like both right.
No, you're going with Joni. Joni just clarified it. And I'm not saying it in a bad way. I know. I said hello to her. Trust me. I know she there. You ain't gotta go. Listen, I know you're excited.
I need you to call. Yeah, because that's who I have on every relationship episode. Like
but she don't have to.
This is what she do.
Okay, but she don't have to get on nobody.
Yes, she do.
We're
she can break it down for you.
Listen what I'm saying.
No, you want to keep winning with the men. No. Yes, you do.
My show is not a win-lose. It's not a
win-lose, but it's a.
My show is open dialogue, so everybody has an opinion. Everybody
give a perspective. So I want to give her perspective.
And I'm cool with the perspective, but ain't nobody gonna break that down to me.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying she can play. I want to hear her opinion.
Okay,
I think that's fair in anything. I'm gonna call her, but I got to finish with the calls right here. Now, I know you very directive in everything.
Miss John, I like Miss ReRe. She gave a good perspective.
Listen to ReRe come here and tell you how your show need to run, what time it need to start, when it gonna do right here. I want the podcast. See. It's that North Carolina stuff right here. Country boy, 100% out there, bow hogs, throwing feed, slop, country boy. You know what I'm saying? I know it's hard dealing with us. We got some pride. Ain't it right, Tony?
That's right. No doubt.
Country boy.
You see, it took him a minute to answer.
It was a delay in the.
Oh, no,
it was a delay.
Yeah, let that be the reason.
All right. So before we get to Cree, since we have y'all two on the phone, and I want to ask both of you two a question, right? Do you think now we talking about 2021 right now? And I don't know if it's because of the pandemic or what's going on, but you know what? In fact, me and Tony, we met up the other day, right? And I was kind of telling Tony, like, when I was at the spot the place the other day with the Winky Drink thing, and then I was telling some people there about when you and I were there, you know what I'm saying, just scoping everything out, just how we kind of seen things and what we were watching and what we were talking about, what we were observing, you know what I'm saying? And it was on both sides. You know what I'm saying? It was one thing, it was on both sides. So it wasn't one side of it saying these people doing this and these people doing that. Because the one thing about me is really about, like, I believe in open dialogue. I think everybody has a mind. You feel what I'm saying? And nobody can, and I guess I come from that because I come from a strong mother. You know what I'm saying? So my mother taught me certain things just in conversation. And it's one, hey man, you listen to people's points. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And one thing she always taught me, she said, nobody can press a point on you, Brian. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to accept the point if you choose to. Like, nobody can tell you anything. You have to accept. And so I respect people's dialogue. So that's why I even want me to kind of like nobody, somebody can talk their orange in the face, but I have to have acceptance of what they're saying, which I have an open mind, but the person has to have an open mind also.
Right.
And not just like they always get their point across, because one, coming into it, you coming the wrong person, because I'm coming in with an open mind. If they're coming in with a closed mind because they always get their point heard or across, then that's not, you know what I'm saying? That's not an adult conversation to me. You know what I'm saying? Because one, I like intellectual, stimulating conversation where we both grow in one way or another. We don't have to agree. That's a damn given. You know what I'm saying? But, to get that fair dialogue and understand. So my thing is, I think on both sides of the board, you know what I'm saying? That, I don't know if it's a number or who's bigger, who's worse. That's why I only say what I've experienced. You know what I'm saying? And because I have more female friends than I do male friends. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure I've dealt with only females since I've been living, you know what I'm saying, in all type of terrain situations, whether they were with somebody or not with somebody. You know what I'm saying? I may have preferred at a time to have them if they had somebody, you know what I'm saying? And I wanted to be in a strong relationship, you know what I'm saying? I want a relationship to be great because, hey, you don't need to be walking out of there. You need to stay there because it ain't what it is. You feel what I'm saying? So, and just kind of understand that perspective, because I know we do as men. And I'll say this right here, and this is where I get on us. Men will go mess with a crackhead. They will. A man will go downtown somewhere. It could be some woman, and she's a pure crackhead. And it could be just dudes together, and they'll mess around and give her some money and do something with her, right? But I don't think women would ever do that. You know what I'm saying? Like that, I firmly believe that a woman would never do that. A woman would never. I wouldn't believe that you and 4 of your homegirls would go downtown somewhere and there's some crackhead dude down there, and y'all would pay this crackhead dude to mess with y'all. You feel what I'm saying? I just don't think women would ever do that. So I already know men will do things, you know what I'm saying, that women will not even think about doing. You feel what I'm saying? So I already know on the scale that how men generally think. You feel what I'm saying? Or if you go to certain parties, dudes are going to a room, you know what I'm saying? If, just even back in college, guys go into a room and be girl in there and 5 dudes do what they got to do. They do that, right? I don't see 5 women going to a party and grabbing a dude and all 5 of those women messing with that one dude. I just don't think women do things like that, or will on a big number. You feel what I'm saying? So that's me probably giving my hats out, my compliment to women. And I have daughters. You feel what I'm saying? So one thing I'm very like y'all dudes are like this. Like, dude, I gave them the game, you know what I'm saying, to understand like really kind of how dudes, you know what I'm saying, will perceive you or how they'll do or come at you, you know what I'm saying, in certain ways, whether they grown man we were on a resort one time. My youngest daughter, she was 12 years old. The guy who came to get her bags from the car, he had to be about like 50 something years old. And so I saw him sitting there talking to my daughter as we getting the bags out, and he just kept telling her how pretty she was. And after about the third pretty, you know what I'm saying, it got on my nerves. I'm like, dude, like, I'm right here, you know what I'm saying? And my daughter's 12 years old. I got it. She's tall and she's shaped a certain way, but I'm right here, you know what I'm saying? And that girl is clearly young. And here you are, you know what I'm saying something to my daughter. So I already know what men will do. You feel what I'm saying? So I know we go about things in the wrong way, period. You know what I'm saying? Point blank. but I do understand on both sides of it, just like women have told me, my mother has told me, and I'm just one, I trust my mother in certain things. She just said, hey, we smarter than you all. You know what I'm saying? Period. In the sense of we can cover up stuff a lot better than y'all do. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If we did do something, we could cover it up better than y'all because y'all just do things like you said. You said we're dumb. The first thing you said, I said, what do you think, man? You said y'all dumb. Okay, I'm just saying the same thing my mom said. Like, y'all dumb. Y'all don't do things. If y'all do something, y'all do it the wrong way. You know what I'm saying?
But I want you to hear Cree.
Oh, we're going to call Cree. I got it. We know you ain't listening to nothing I said. You had to all up because you just got Cree on your mind right now.
No,
I got it. But you haven't been. No,
but you said you want
listen
to the call with them.
And I am.
So you can.
So Cree, not Cree, but so Joni.
Yes.
So, in your perspective, who do you think is slicker, men or women?
Women, of course.
Okay. Now I had to get a woman. I had to get a woman to say that first before Cree and
ReRe. I said it before she said it.
Cree and ReRe get on me.
I can say that.
Well,
I can. Women are slicker.
Go ahead, Joni.
I said men don't know how to move. They don't know how to not change their routine.
Mm-hmm. Exactly what my mom said.
You just
exactly what my mother said.
Come in, you just automatically guilty. Just look guilty on your face. Big fat guilty on your forehead. Mm-hmm. I'm like, okay. Yeah.
And exactly what my mother told me. Okay. So now I'm getting this from the queen, from my mother. This information you telling me now. I got this as I was growing up. You know what I'm saying? Even though I was grown, I got it. Understand, boy, you'll never be slick as a woman. You know what I'm saying? Not saying all women slick, but I'm just telling you, Brian, you'll never be slicker than a woman. Ever. Because
if a woman gets caught, it's because she wants to get caught. She doesn't care anymore.
Tony, what's your thoughts?
Women.
And why do you say that?
Because I've seen it too many times firsthand.
Right.
Like I say, guys bring stuff home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
STD wise.
True.
Guys leave this and that kind of stuff laying around.
Dumb.
It's just, I guess, in the moment. No blood flow to the top of your head, to your skull, and I don't know, man. You don't think about tomorrow, So. And I can see how we could be easily influenced, but damn, So,
right?
Yeah, but no doubt. Yeah, I got to go with women on that, So.
Yeah, and it's just and I say this because one as a guy coming up raised by a single mother, you know what I'm saying, single parent with my mom. So I had to see certain things, you know what I'm saying, or listen to certain things before she told me, My mother, she made sure even during the time period with just her and I, like if she dated somebody, I'd never seen a guy, you know what I'm saying, I'd never seen him, you know what I'm saying, so I didn't know, what was going on because she carried herself in a certain way, you know what I'm saying, she carried herself as a woman, which was great, you know what I'm saying, and so I appreciated about that, so they gave me a certain respect, you know what I'm saying, for women, you know what I'm saying, so I'm gonna tell you, I know I look at women different than a lot of men. You know what I'm saying? Not every man, but a lot of men. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm the dude who's gonna open the door every time. You know what I'm saying? We had this discussion the other day. Whether you're angry, mad, don't matter. You know what I'm saying? If you're mad at me, I don't care. I'm still gonna open your door. Why? Because my mother taught me that. I learned that from my mother. You know what I'm saying? I learned that if you have a disagreement about something, that's why, it's really listening to what people say in their thought process. And then she just raise. If you're saying something, Brian, if a woman puts her wall up, and I'll say it in a minute, if you're talking and she put a wall up, then you're saying don't respect her point either because she's not respecting yours. If she told me, you know what I'm saying? So I learned that. So I can see if they're ready to just say something when I'm talking, you know what I'm saying? Then I already know, okay, they're not respecting my point, but they want me to hear their point. You feel what I'm saying? So that's not an even exchange. You feel what I'm saying? And that's basic psychology, honestly. You know what I'm saying? So, and people have to understand that. So some people are great debaters, you know what I'm saying, in the sense of they're one direction debaters. And they're good at that. And because they're known to be the person that's kind of like Sister Soldier back in college. It was always the one girl who was the she gonna let you know. And ain't nobody listening to her. You know what I'm saying? Because one, she was never open enough to listen. Or we had the one dude. Nobody was ever gonna listen to him because one, it's like, okay, guy, you're only spitting out, but you're not opening up to even if you don't agree with it, that's cool. But just open to hear the person, you know what I'm saying? At least do that, then people can respect your opinion and your thoughts on it. And I think even relationships, when people, like you said, Joni, when the men are not listening anymore because they probably put a wall up and they're not listening. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why it's just going one way. And I understand when the women are walking away at that point because they're trying and they're speaking out and they're telling everything they want to say. But the guy, because he's thinking about what he's thinking about, I need to go get this shorty right here. You know what I'm saying? This girl on my phone right now, she talking all this mess. See, when you saying she talking all this mess, the guy has put the wall up, which he's messing up by putting the wall up. So whoever's putting the wall up is messing up. That's the way it works. You know what I'm saying? Period. And that's just the way I see things, the way I've seen things. And then when you've been around a bunch of women before, you try to explain this to women, sometimes like, it doesn't matter if I can be around 100 women. I don't care. I'm not, or they can be dressed a certain way. So it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? I can respect the woman for what she has on, respect that she's beautiful and that, but I don't have to try to talk to her, holler her. You know what I'm saying? A period. Nothing. I can appreciate it. Hey, you know what I'm saying? You know what? Let me buy you a drink. Let me pay for your food and walk away. You know what I'm saying? Or just have a great conversation. Hey, it was nice meeting you. And walk away, you know, and they're like, hold up. Dude, you ain't asked my phone number? No, I don't want your phone number. It was just, we had a great conversation and it was great. You know what I'm saying? And people can learn to appreciate that. But unless they've had that, then they won't know. And what'll happen, you'll get the what I call the sister soldier treatment all the time. You know what I'm saying? And who's gonna listen to that? Not me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my mama and raising this boy to listen to everybody's opinion, but they have to not have the wall up. So yeah, so I'm gonna listen to everything Cree got to say, and I want to hear Cree because I think she has a great perspective of things. You know what I'm saying? I really do. You know what I'm saying? But it has to be open-ended. You know what I'm saying? In the sense where can't talk at people, but we can talk. You know what I'm saying?
No, she's on my relationship.
You know what I'm saying? That's like good. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. We're gonna see what Cree. Hey, I want y'all to stay on Tony and on the thing so we can call Cree in here. Beautiful Cree.
Yeah.
Get her up in here so we can see what she got going on because I think she's an expert in what she's talking about. And that's why we're gonna get her on here.
All right, later on, y'all.
I appreciate your honesty, Joni.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I think she said something about the phone.
She said, what was that?
I think she said something.
I won't remember your number, Cree. I don't remember numbers any that way.
It's little, huh? My mama said the same thing. Don't do me.
No, hey, ain't seen them. That's cute.
The number or code you have dialed is incorrect. Please check the number or code and try again.
El número o código que usted ha marcado es incorrecto.
Okay, about to say, Green, talking to you can't even get your bill. Okay, get it right. Yeah, don't say that loud now. We don't want people calling Creed and she be jumping on me. Talking, they don't call me because you don't put my number out there. You know what I'm saying? What's her name? Oh, Creed. Okay, Creed.
Hello.
What's going on, Creed? How you doing?
How you doing? I'm fine.
Hey, welcome to the Firecast Show. How we doing tonight?
I'm all right.
Hey, you know my feelings were hurt because you weren't watching the show. You know what I'm saying?
I felt it a little bit. I didn't know what was going on exactly. I filled in just at the end.
Oh, okay, at the end. Okay, all right. So the question was, this is where the question originated from. Okay, and I just want to hear your perspective. And we just get and first, let me know this is one of them shows where we love everybody's opinion. You know what I'm saying? You know, we love everybody's thoughts in it. Okay. So what happened was ReRe posted a skit, not a skit. She posted something happened with a guy taking his girl's cell phone. It wasn't one of her skits. It was the actual thing that happened, right? And the guy went outside with the phone in the street. Well, only 2 minutes later, the girl jumps out of the shower with her towel and she's running up the street chasing him to get her phone back, right?
Okay.
And so I was like, well, damn. I said, if it was all like that, then she should have just went on and, you know what I'm saying, let him know they were done. What did she have in that phone, right? And so ReRe had said, well, women to go through stages as far as, you know, before they leave. And so I asked the question. I said, why don't women just go ahead and say, hey, I'm in the stages of leaving, so then the guy can, you know, so they can just go ahead and break up right then. So that's what I was asking.
Okay, so I think it's that easy. So women have to first leave mentally. So we usually leave. We usually leave physically first. So that's when we basically like not want to have sex with the partner. If they're cheating, we kind of really nonchalant to the situation. And then we had to catch up our mental, like, okay, I don't want to love this person no more. We try to get our heart to catch up with what our body is no longer doing.
Oh, okay.
So I don't think it's that easy to just go to a man like, you know what, hey, I'm on the physical state where I don't really want to have sex with you anymore. It's just basically like we real women like to get it all done at one time.
Right.
Now, as far as the skit is concerned, my thing would be this person probably just a little girl, not really a woman, because for the most part, if a woman is stepping out already, then she has got past the physical as well as the mental. So she usually would be out the door already. She wouldn't necessarily stay and be cheating in the house unless he's like a sole provider for her.
Okay. Necessarily,
but real women, we gone. We don't necessarily cheat. Yeah, we don't cheat and then hide it. We're gone. So that probably was a little girl that was chasing the nigga down the street.
It was a young girl in there.
So she probably was playing. She probably playing and just, I don't trust nobody type of stage, and I'm gonna get what I can get. She probably was one of those type of chicks, but definitely not a real woman, because, like I said, we usually when we stop having sex and we at the stage where it's like, I don't care if he's cheating or not. I'm just trying to. I probably got kids with him, and I'm just trying to basically get my heart to catch up with what my body is already saying no to, because I don't trust him. So we out the door. And if we cheating already, we definitely out the door.
All right. So let me ask you this right here. So what about the individuals, the women, and it can be both sides. So I'm just I have to say a gender one way or another. So it can be both sides. You can comment on either way. But but as far as women, and I was telling her because I'm very transparent. There's probably too many t-shirts I haven't had, right? So if I've dealt with the women who probably may have had somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they're not happy, then you're hearing, okay, I'm not happy with this or whatever. Why are they staying? Because you said a real woman is going to be gone. You feel what I'm saying? If they checked out mentally.
Right. Well, it could be they have kids with the person. They probably come from a broken home and they don't want their, they don't want their kids to be like that.
Or they still trying to give them a chance.
Over it. Right. That too. And they just not over yet and they think that it's going to work. But once again, if she's dealing with somebody else and she's telling you like, hey, I got somebody at home, she's probably just looking for a better option. And she, they don't really, that's, I would say it's more.
I like that, Creed. I like that, Creed. So what made you get into that thought process right there, right then? You kind of like,
Because it is different things for different folks. I was going to use myself for an example, but most of the time, she just probably expressing how she feels, but she's not mentally gone yet. She's not mentally out the door all the way.
She ain't mentally gone.
She's not.
She's still that false hope. She's still thinking he gonna get his stuff.
Right.
But she's trying to keep her options open. Because remember, I told you by this time she's not having sex with that person anymore for sure.
Right.
And she's still thinking like, okay, I do deserve better, but I don't know how to get there. Then depending on how long she's been dealing with the individual, years add up, and people are definitely used to routines, and so she's probably afraid to even love again. Right. We go through the stage of, okay, I got out the relationship, now I got to go through my healing process. But then she meets you, and you might seem like a stand-up guy, so she don't necessarily want to lose you completely. She kind of see like, well, could it be love at first sight, or could this be real this time around? So all those are factors in why a woman is not completely gone, because we love hard. Like I know y'all be thinking we slick and stuff, but we really be loving these men dirty draws.
But you don't think y'all slick too though? And I know both sides. We're not slick. We just do dumb stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so look, we are slick, but most women are get back. For the most part, when women are doing things that are not ladylike, like you would say, it's because someone has dogged her out or is still dogging her out, and she is trying to find a way to protect all the sanity that she has left. Because if you continue to keep letting people take from you, you have nothing left for yourself. So if you meet a woman that's kind of like into games, or she has learned the tit for tat game, that means she has been involved with someone that has taken her through hell and high water, and she's just trying to have some dignity about herself. Now we are slick, hey, that's just who we are, because we're just smarter,
right?
By nature.
So, okay, well, let me ask you this then. So us knowing that, right, and we understanding that, we know it. Like I said, I was told by my mother that y'all are smarter than we are, and that y'all are slicker than we are. So if I know this, I can't totally omit the fact that, that a woman can't be slick.
She said yes.
You know
listen,
I can't admit that.
Okay, look, I'm not gonna sit here and say all good men get good women because that's a damn lie. Like it is some.
But yeah, ReRe. She ReRe beg to differ though.
I definitely know that it is good men out here that have got involved with little girls. There's good women out here that have got involved with, little boys.
Right.
But at the end of the day, you'll be able to kind of pinpoint where is the relationship going or how. We're not slick in the fact like we just out here cheating on y'all and stuff like that. It's just that we are more honest. Like before you called me, I told my friends that they were gonna call, right? So we having like a little girls' night.
Oh, it was like, everybody there right now?
Yeah, everybody right here listening.
They on speakerphone?
Yeah, we on speakerphone.
Hey, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Shout out to y'all ladies in the building. Do you have the show on TV? On the computer?
No, we had it on YouTube before you called. I had it on my phone. We just listening or whatever. And I was telling like, they gonna call me. We were talking about the discussion before you called. Okay. But we talked about how men are just not player men because they lie too much. And if they lie too much, like basically like when they try to cheat or whatever they call themselves doing, whoever they're cheating on, they have to give them everything that they're giving their other woman. So that's what it's like. They can't be honest with themselves or the person that they're talking to. They have to lie to get their way in.
Damn, shout out to that right there. Shout out to your ass on that right there, crew. I'm gonna give you them high five when I see you. I don't know what I'm gonna see you. Won't give you them high five.
The thing is with women, I think the thing is with women is because the men want they want what we have. So at the end of the day, I can tell you like, hey, look, I'm not gonna lie. I'm in a relationship. I'm halfway.
I met a whole bunch of y'all, Cree. Y'all out here in the streets right now. I'm trying to tell y'all in the streets right now, Cree. I don't know. It's a damn committee meeting going on because y'all out here right now. That damn. I don't know if y'all got a cue card. Y'all passing out to all the women because that damn card is out here. Listen.
Them women agreeing with Cree. I told you, Cree gonna break it down for you.
Cree is saying what I'm saying.
Is she?
She's saying what I'm saying. She just told me she just read the cue card word for word just now. Say it again, Cree. Cause you got a cue card with you. Say it again.
which part you want me to say again?
That part about but right now, I'm in a relationship.
Women will be upfront though. They're not gonna lie. They will be upfront. I didn't say that.
To lie. So what I'm telling you is, a man does not have to worry about a woman. Ask me, and I'm gonna tell you because we just lying is just necessarily not in us. Ask me what's going on. I'm gonna show you. Yes. I'm gonna tell you. So yeah.
Who's that? Who that back there? Who that back there talking?
That's one of my homegirls.
What's her name? You can say a nickname. Well, you gotta know her real name.
Her name is B.
Goddamn B. Shout out to B in the back. Shit, I want to shout her out. Y'all stop playing. Everybody gets shouts out on this show. You know what I'm saying? Pull your phone. Hey, B, pull your phone out and log in this thing now. I need you to see what's going on the show now. B.
They don't. So so that's just that we are slick, but men can also trust us because we will be honest, completely wholeheartedly.
Okay, so what happened when the guy's honest?
He honest because he wants his cake and pie. So when he being honest
he wants cake
or
and pie.
trying to, because you can't have two desserts. Now choose a damn dessert. You don't need both.
But
these men be want to have wives on the side. They want to have baby mama.
But Cree, you just sit here and said that, hey, I'm in a situation. You know what I'm saying? Blah blah blah. This right here now. This all it's gonna be, right? You just
they don't.
This is no. This is the cue
men
card.
Do.
That's the cue card that's going
women
out.
Do that.
I know that's what I'm saying. The women doing that. That's the cue card that's out here right now. Because they just want a little. Listen, I just need something, a little shake every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? Give me once a quarter, and I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a situation I'm still trying to work on.
That's how I said. I never said it was a sexual. No. I said if a man comes to a woman that is physically out of the relationship, right? Because I told you, I said she's trying to get out of the relationship mentally.
Right.
If she meets a guy that she thinks there's potential, and I never said sex because we don't think about sex like y'all do. That's what gets y'all in trouble. Y'all are sexual. Y'all are sexual people. That's all y'all think about. That's why y'all want cake, pie, ice cream.
All of them saying like that, Cree,
all y'all do
Cree,
is think with the man down there.
All of us not like that. Cree
on the show.
Sir,
but Cree,
yes, I do.
So now,
Cree, baby, they want you on the show. They want you on this show, baby.
Hey, Cree, don't play. Cree, so Cree, you telling me you'll come on my show?
definitely will come on your show and speak some knowledge to these young men. And
there you go. Thank you, baby.
You gonna speak something to you women too?
It is what it is. I'm sorry.
You gonna speak something to women too? Can you speak to women too?
Yes.
I want you to speak one side. I don't want you to speak one side because I got daughters. Because I have daughters. You know what I'm saying? So I don't need to speak. I don't need to speak one side.
I will say that. You know what I'm saying? Will speak both sides.
We need women and men to both know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We need that perspective from a woman
just as much as she do.
Right, and that's all I'm saying. That's what I say. It has to be one of those things where we all walk away learning.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it's enough. It's enough right now that I think a lot of men and women are not securing themselves because they're hearing what they're not. You know what I'm saying? You're not this. You ain't enough this. You ain't that. I think both men and women are hearing that. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's one of those things that it could be where, you know, everybody can get something out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know.
That's why I have her on every relationship show.
You know what I'm saying, Cree?
Yeah. Yeah, I got it. Fabulous. It seems like I've been doing this my whole life. I'm only 34. But it's like we're not that difficult. Like we all basically for the most part think alike. We just all have to be on one accord, like on the one accord.
Right.
So when you see Instagram posts and people be saying something that a woman said or a man said, I'm like, bro, that's the same thing we all be thinking. You just have to meet someone that's on the same level or the same mindset that you're on. Because we are not all that difficult. Men or women for the most part. If you meet men that's horny little individuals, you have to let some people live in their truth. Stop trying to make these people, these men house niggas. They're not really.
Say it again. Living. See that's
they're for the streets. Leave your ass in the streets.
That's my word right there. Live in your truth. When we can live in our truth, I'm telling you, it's the best thing.
Don't try to change nobody. Let them be who they are.
Let them be who they are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because when you try to change people, you're trying to make them into something
that they're not.
And you're going to push them away.
If they got to change, they need to change on their own.
On their own. You know what I'm saying? But I think so many times people are trying to change somebody. Well, I need you to be like this for me. Yo, that ain't going to work.
And then they're unhappy. They're unhappy. They're
going to stay away from you. They're going to stay away from you in one type of way or another. You know what I'm saying? If they're not mature. You know what I'm saying? Now, they have to get over this sexual, like guys, I'm gonna tell you, like men, you know, whatever it is, they have to get over this sexual thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think that's something all men have to do at some point in their life. Get over the point where it controls them.
I think y'all start late. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Y'all start late.
Yeah.
Y'all behind late when it comes to like approaching women and you know, sex is just not as easy as it is for y'all to get it.
Right.
And then it's like when y'all get it, it's like, oh, I gotta try her. I need this flavor. I need that flavor. I need this. Women, for the most part, it's like, look, they all look the same, about the same. I'm just gonna get one that I really like, and I'm gonna make it work. Fellas, on the other hand, they're like, oh, I want to try her. Oh, they just say,
right. Well, let me ask you this right here. And this is just like I said. I told ReRe, you know, I have a lot of female friends, right? And so, and I know a lot of females. And so the thing about it, you know, if I hear something, they're saying something from the sexual side. Now we're speaking only from the sexual side at this point, right? Where you know what, hey man, he cool, he do everything I want, but you know, it just sexually, he just don't do it for me. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think I can deal with that. I don't think I can go on because I need to be a little something shook a little bit. And he ain't shakeable. He can't shake me. You feel what I'm saying? And they find that it's hard to do. Like, what do you tell people that's in that situation, Cree?
Grow the fuck up. Cause listen,
shout out to the grow up on your ass.
Cree
said, "Grow your ass up."
For real. If you have a man that is doing everything that you desire, that you feel like that is a good man, and the only thing is missing is because bedroom. If you don't take your ass out to these stores, get you some queen, get you a dildo, get you some strap on,
Cree said a damn strap on.
Whatever you need to get.
Cree said, get your strap on game together.
You better figure it out. You better figure it out.
Come on, Cree.
Oh, and those body parts no longer work. When those body parts no longer work, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Because you're not gonna want to have sex forever. So while you over here talking about I got the best man, but the sex just ain't getting it from me, baby. They got 12 inches, they got 9 inches in the stove. Tell baby, hey, this is what we need. This is what I need to happen. And if he love you like you say, he that good man, like you say, he gonna be down. He gonna be down for you. Y'all can go to the store together. Because
if he don't, guess what? This is what happen. He gonna get left.
Yeah,
he gonna get left.
He gonna get left.
And then she gonna get stuck. She gonna get stuck with big D-I-C-K Willie, and he gonna be dogging her out. So she needs to be smart too.
Dogging her out because he gonna push that meat to her, and there ain't nothing she can do about it.
Ain't gonna be paying no bill.
Nothing. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Good. Shout out to his ass.
Yeah, tell him.
You know, he pushing
go to that sex store and stop playing.
You know what I'm saying? They better take a read from some of Some of these people out here in these streets, they mess around. I'm gonna tell you what I didn't understand, and we could talk like this too. This is something I didn't understand some years ago. I'm talking about years ago, right? So this whole cuckold thing.
Who? Right.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Cree?
You said a cuckold thing?
Yeah, cuckold. Yeah.
Cuckold?
Yeah, it might be called something else, but
okay.
I call it cuckold. It's where the guy. Well, there's a lot of Caucasian guys. They'll have their wives because they want to mess with a black guy, and so they'll go out here and they'll try to find a black guy. You know what I'm saying? Not just anyone. They'll go places and they'll find a black stud, and so because he can't, she will go cheat on him, but so he won't cheat. So she won't go cheat. They'll go together to find a guy, you know what I'm saying? And then, but the guy couldn't be in the room, whatever, because she wants to have her time with him. And that satisfies her from being out there just going mess with a whole bunch of people. Okay. So I guess instead of going to the store, they went and found somebody for real.
Oh, okay.
And so I had a homeboy. That's, you know what I'm saying? I had a homeboy that's what he did. That's what he
for his lady.
No. He was a stud. We was in the military, so we would go all over different places because he had met people, you know what I'm saying? So he would go and he had couples that he was with them. Wow. So he was the active dildo. So like the wife wouldn't cheat.
Like a gigolo.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But the husband, the husband the one who paid him to do it. But the husband was never in the room.
But if that's work for them, if that's what work for them, then.
Yeah. Because I just feel like it's a lot of problematic things with that because, sex definitely makes people, it does give you feelings necessarily for quite some time. That's why a lot of people are in situations they don't need to be in because of the sex. So I feel like that's very problematic for their relationship down the line because if I'm not enough
more than one time,
like that,
and it may
I think they be setting themselves up, but that's teaches on.
And it did in a lot of cases though, because what happened was it started the wives or girlfriends contacting them, which was not part of the rule. Like it was like contract stuff. And and where he had to cut them off.
That's that risky stuff.
You know
they like you, Cree. These women is commenting. They like you. They say, preach, Cree.
You know what I'm saying?
I knew it. That's why I said, let me call Cree.
Well, thank y'all, ladies.
It's woman power. You know what I'm saying? Woman power is strong. Woman power is strong. Yeah,
but she's speaking facts.
But I'm not lying. She's speaking some great stuff. Some great stuff. You know what I'm saying? And she's receptive to the things I'm saying, whether it's agreed with or not. So I really appreciate that right there because it shows your matureness right there.
No problem.
You know what I'm saying?
No problem.
But now I got another question for you, Cree, if you don't mind.
One more question. All right, what you got?
Ooh, she said one more. Well, that's all right.
She having girls night.
I know. I want to be with the girls.
I interrupted you. I'm sorry,
you know
Cree.
I'm saying? Shout out to all the girls in there. What y'all doing tonight?
Give y'all a shout out.
What y'all doing tonight?
We over here eating chicken and beef nachos and clearing off the wine. Talking about these men and what's wrong.
Damn, I want to talk about them too. What's wrong with them? Shit, I'm saying we should be on speakerphone talking about this thing then. Okay, well, tell me to be honest with me. What was the last topic y'all were talking about, men? The last topic y'all had at the table or the couch?
Well, after I was getting on the women, I have a couple friends over here and they ask you cheaters. Don't do that.
Shout out to the B.
Don't do that,
B is a cheater. I know B over there. That's what I know. Goddamn B. You over there down. You don't went state, Cree. Cree, you don't went state. You know that, right?
I didn't want what?
You went state. You done told on them.
So yeah, they asked you cheaters, and we were just trying to figure out why stay if you have to cheat. And
that's Cree, that's what I said. Why don't they just go ahead and say something?
Okay, so look, this is what we came up with. Remember we talked about women and little girls tendencies. They still young, so they still have like they want to play. I want to play because ain't no nigga finna do this and I'm getting back first to me. So that's what we came. That's their problem.
The damn get back.
The get back. So I call it little girl. So either a little girl, you have little girl tendencies, which we all have little girl tendencies, but some are just bad worse than others,
Right.
And then they got it bad. They got it bad.
Ooh, shit. Okay. Well, shit. Well, Cree, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I really, really do. And I do want to get you on the show. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
All right. Well, tell ReRe my contact information. I'll come on out.
Okay. I got your contact information right now. I'll save it if you tell me to save it now. I'll save it.
Save it on in there.
Okay, we're going to get you on the show because we got to make this thing happen right here. You know what I'm saying?
It's the clapping for me.
Hey, my clap game's strong right there. I need y'all, whether y'all want to or not, hey, at least on your phone, just go ahead and log into the show And then just go ahead and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Just subscribe for me. You know what I'm saying? They make everything work. And shout out to this Miriam Griffin. She doing great stuff for me right here.
Thank you,
They're not going to move around. It's the benefits.
All right, thank you, Lucia.
Okay. Hold on now. Listen, I got to get this. You got to do this right.
You have your show popping, baby.
Oh, my show popping anyway. You know that, right? That's why these women in here, because they pop.
See that? Yeah, these women showing up and showing out.
Because
she be talking.
The women always showing up.
That real stuff.
See, these my people. They always show up. You don't act like. Listen, your little 2 minutes before you can't show up, post and bring nobody over here. No, you know what I'm saying?
Hello.
Goddamn! Shout out to the female trucker of the year, the only trucker in the damn business in the U.S. You know what I'm saying? Got the biggest trucking, J. Rich trucking, the only trucking in the damn USA. But this is something big for you because you in that truck game. You understand this now?
Yeah.
Why?
True.
Okay. Who's slicker, men or women? That's the first question.
Who what?
Who is slicker, men or women?
Oh, women.
Okay, women slicker. All right. So now, why don't women? Why do you feel? Okay, and it can be. I'm gonna ask 2 questions. One with men and women, and then one with men. Okay, so that way I'm not rethinking. We're just going to one side.
All right.
And you know, I shouldn't even ask her because Jay like a dude. She gonna cut your ass off. She don't go through the stages.
Oh.
Jay don't do stages. She like if it's like she like, hey, hell no, you gone. You know what I'm saying? But based off of synopsis and everything, the women you know and hearing stuff like that, why do women go through the stages before they tell the guy that they already pulling back? So why don't they just tell the guy, hey, it's over right when they starting to pull back? Talk to me.
Well, I can use myself. I don't want to say everybody, but when I would put, because before I would, but now I'm just cut off, but before it is just looking at my past relationships, it was more so just giving somebody the benefit of the doubt. In the meantime, I will be working on myself, knowing that I deserve better, and I know that. But it's just the whole thing of just starting all over again. Because I was like a very strong advocate, like, damn, you're gonna get another person that you're gonna do bullshit regardless. So, I was learning from the old school, it's better be with the devil that you know. So having that type of mindset, but then it's like I started shorting myself short. I started shorting myself short, getting the sticky end at the stick. Get the sticky end of the stick, because at the end of the day, you wasting your time. You know what you deserve at the end of the day. So it's like, immediately you gotta know your worth. That's dealing with relationships, boyfriend, girlfriend, friendships or whatever the case may be. When something is draining you, it's just time to just move around. So that's where I'm at right now. I cut people off real quick. You're dead to me. We never met before. That's just how
shout out to cut your ass off.
The lady said, "You dead to me."
Dead to me.
Yeah, you dead to me.
I felt it when she said it. We never met before.
Hey, sometimes
ain't no hard feelings. I wish you well. I wish you the best. But at the same time, it's like, when life goes on, it goes on.
So let me ask you this. So why do you think men don't just go ahead and say, listen, I'm out here in these damn streets, we done? Based off your experience or
but I don't know. Women ain't gonna agree on this, but it's not in y'all nature to be with one woman. That's number one. It's not. And even though we have been forced on this, I'm gonna say the new world. In the new world, you guys are forced.
Because in Africa, it ain't like that. Woman. And that everybody want to talk about going back to Africa. They don't have no one woman.
No, and then just think about it. It's 10 women to one man. First of all, so it's not in y'all to just like one woman, love one woman, or nothing like that. Like people say, can you love 2 people at the same time? You can't. That is definitely true. So I think the deal with men is that, this woman gives him something and the other woman gives him something, which completes him fully. I'm a strong advocate that not one woman can just give a man everything. That's why some of it, and they don't mean that it has to be a sexual relationship involved. What I mean by that, even with the guys that's close to me, they have wives, but yet I'm like best friends.
Right.
They can come to me, they talk to me about anything. Right. They can't share the same conversations because they feel like, oh, I'll be judged or looked at or something like that. So just recently, a friend of mine today had shared some information with me. He was like, what you think about that, Jay? And I told him. But again,
it's one of them situations where it's just like that. I know some people will lie. You got people that lie. Oh, no, I tell my woman everything, and that's a damn lie. You don't tell everything. You don't. My woman is my best friend. It may be true, but you still have limits because, again, you love her enough that you're going to protect her feelings to be very careful what you share. So
I mean, you don't think men try to use it as a scapegoat?
No, it's not a scapegoat. It's just in their nature. Now, I'm not saying that this is the deal, though. I'm not saying that I rock with it. I'm not saying I
No. Because I put up something like that on Pillow Talk too, and so I was reading one of the ladies' comments. She said, "Men always want to try to blame they tender dick and lack of self-control on nature." So she said, "His self-like having multiple women has nothing to do with nature."
It's more so of a maturity level of some men and a control, them being able to just keep it in control. You got men that just can't. They can't control it. And then you got those that can control it. That don't mean that the thought don't run across their mind. You know?
Right.
The thought will still run, but then they like, no, I know where that leads to. Some men will go all the way over and cross the bridge all the way in the ocean, keep swimming. Until a big thunderstorm comes in and then stop his flow. He end up drowning.
Right.
You feel me?
Okay.
So you got those two. You got those that's able to control that, and you got some that just can't.
Okay.
You said that,
so you got women that just sit there and deal with it. They just like, I know him. This is what he do. So I tell women, and that's why I'm glad I don't deal with them type of women anymore. What you gonna do? You gonna either stay and accept the fact that this is what you're dealing with at home, or you gonna move around.
Right.
Period.
True.
Regardless, you're gonna, you got two choices.
Well,
but don't stay and talk shit about it. You're going to stay shut up and deal with the shit.
There you go.
Find your happiness within.
That's it. You complain about it every damn day. That does no good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I had a homeboy tell me that she sounds just like him.
But it's
you gonna
real,
stay,
though.
shut the
If you're
hell
going to
up.
stay, shut the hell up.
Yeah.
If you
don't complain about
don't
it.
complain about it. Or if you even going through your stages.
You already know what you're dealing with.
If you're going through your stages of pullback, then shut the hell up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying in a bad way, but just go through your stages.
That's just blunt.
Don't say nothing. And then, don't keep bringing it up. It don't make sense.
I can't stand here women that sit up there and they tell, but I'm going to leave you. I'm going to leave. There ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. You going to leave, pack up and leave. I'm just saying. That's kind of why
I think they say that because they want him. They thinking like, if they say that, like he'll go ahead and try to get his shit together because that goes back to false hope. Women have false hope.
That's not why they say that. They say that to manipulate him. They say that just to have play on his feelings.
Right.
It ain't just to get his attention, play on his feelings. Well, if I play on his feelings, then this is, if you really know your self-worth and what the fuck you deserve, you don't give a damn. You ain't saying nothing to nobody. I'm going to leave you where you at. I'm going to move the fuck around.
I can agree with that.
Because we can't tell people what to do. Hey, listen, I like Marion Griffin. She said, what is y'all thoughts of this right here? She says, our black men weren't really raised on monogamy. What's your thoughts?
That's what I just said.
I know. We're reading, see the comments, so I'm just Ree had a little face on that thing. Talk to me.
I can't see the comment.
You know what I'm saying? So Ree, what you say on that, Ree? Because you did an inhale, exhale right there now.
So if they,
get on the mic, Ree. Get on the mic, Ree. Come on, Ree.
If they wasn't how were they raised then? If they wasn't,
explain it in the comment for me.
My daddy was like, he was raised to be with one woman. Like I don't know.
Hey, Mariam, kind of go to a little more.
But let me tell you something. Like the daddies, and that's the deal about some older people. That's that older. You don't know what was going on with your daddy. Your daddy just probably, and I'm not saying this, he's just the type of man. I'm just throwing it out there,
right?
Because there's some things that came later. Years later, by my grandfather, and we just thought that we couldn't even see it, So even if he did some play around, that's not your business or your concern to even know about that. Your business, a man's job is to protect and take care of the family. That's it. That's his only job. Make sure financially everybody's good. That's old school, And then the woman was the of course the roles have changed,
right?
But you take care of the kids in the house, but it wasn't nobody's business what happened then.
Right. Well, let me ask you this right
here.
Like
I say, my deal is, hey, I'm gonna ride the wave until
woman. I don't like anybody got time for that.
Well, Jay, what do you think about this right here? What do you think about relationships? Is the relationship between you and that individual, or is it between you and the world, or what? You know what I'm saying? I'm asking that you as a CEO. You know what I'm saying?
A relationship. I feel that. I feel that. Yeah, it's supposed to be, and that's why a lot of my private, things I do in privacy. If I want to chill with somebody, it does not hit the internet. The last person I had on there was my ex-husband, and that was like 6 years ago, right. 5 or 6 years ago. Right. But I feel that people are so caught up into showing this and showing that, and look at me, and stuff. Right. They miss the whole purpose, right. And they get lost into this social media. Yeah, right. They miss the whole purpose.
I agree with that totally.
Even with this. The sexiness is going on, like these women. Oh, yeah, you sex and everything, but I'm just, and it's my own personal opinion. I feel like certain things is just not for the world to know. Period. That's bedroom shit. Mm-hmm. So when you start getting people, you doing that, then you're opening up.
They want people to
like,
validate their relationship.
Yeah, and it's crazy. It's pathetic to me, really. It's a sign of a lot of weakness, like all these freaking quotes. I'll tell you what we talking about this week. I can't stand this shit when I see females with this a real man, a real woman, and I'm a good woman. I cook, clean, take care of my kids. No, bitch, you're adult. That's what you're supposed to do. So but that's a sense of like attention. Like, I need some attention and stuff, all these memes and stuff. Why not use your social media to get you some money or network or something like that? You sitting up here worried about trying to get the attention. All you doing is praying, and you getting all these wolves that's making you feel, oh, you're a beautiful queen, you deserve that. And what they gonna do? Take you to a nice little dinner and then hit you, and then boom, you on there talking about if this and if that. I'm done with this and that. This is a cycle of stupidity. Right. Get yourself together, baby. Love yourself. But that's why. You don't want to talk to me about no freaking relationship.
Yes, the hell we do. I want to hear everybody's opinion and everybody's thought about it.
My thought process, all this about, well, man, I feel like this. You get with somebody, and like I remember watching this old school dude on YouTube, and the man asked him, "Why you eat ice cream every day?" And the man said, "Because it makes me feel good." Mm-hmm. So even if it's temporary feelings or something, I think we always go into things overly, especially women. We have these over expectations of, oh, well, you need to do this, you need to do that. Ride the fucking wave. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If it makes you feel good for the moment, just ride the wave. If that wave ends, boom, you're done. Hop on a new wave. It's life.
Right. Damn, that's real and raw right there to the damn head. Shit, that's to the damn head right there. That's to the head.
That's why I don't talk about. I don't like talk about stuff like this because I get the women and and then somebody will say you hurt. I'm not hurt. You know what was going on in my private life. Life is beautiful. I'm living. Right. G would say that I am living. Yeah, but still, it's just I'm more of a logical thinker.
Realist.
Yeah, I'm a realist and I'm logical.
Remember you said
I'm not emotional and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not emotional.
Right.
I have emotions. I'm not just emotional.
Right.
I go
on your sleeve.
Right.
And
do you think do y'all, either one of you two, do you feel, and anybody in the audience, if y'all can type it in, I want to see some responses if you don't mind. Do you think that a lot of women are wanting men to cater to their emotions so much that they want emotional men?
No.
Do you think this was going? Do you think this was going on?
No. Women. What women want is what they want. They want a little boy. They want a son. That's what they want. They want a man. So you know.
And that's what I'm saying. See, okay, talk to ReRe have them side face.
I don't want a boy.
But
I don't want a little boy.
But no, I just want to hear your opinion. I want your thought.
I don't want a little boy. I want a man.
We can talk to Mike though.
Oh. I don't want a boy. I want a man.
Okay.
I don't want
I guess the question as far as the like, oh, you're not being sensitive to my needs. You're not. I need you to be like my girlfriend. You need to be like, kumbaya and stuff like that, right? Well, if men are not, if we're not like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm just asking because I'm just not like that. I'm a dude. I'm like a dude to the fifth power. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't want him to be like my girlfriends. I can go talk to my girlfriend.
I can be attentive, but at the same time, I'm not that. I'm not the emotional dude. I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Like a dude can be, oh baby. I'm not gonna do that. That's not me. You know what I'm saying?
I want him to be like, fuck this.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you want got them Timberlands coming in the room. You want them damn Timbs coming in there. They come there with some Gucci flip flops.
Yeah, man, fuck that
go
shit.
put them Timbs on.
Yeah,
put them damn Timbs on to come in here. with that hat turned to the side like Jay-Z. That's what you need to do right now. Shout out to coming in the room the right way. But now, see, that right there goes into what I was saying. These women, you know what I'm saying, they may have had a guy come in there with some flip-flops on, some slides. But they need somebody to come in with some Timbs on. And that's the piece of their relationship that's hurting them the most. Because one, they're not able to give them that piece they want. And they don't like, even though they have toys. You know what I'm saying? But they don't, some women I know have toys, they don't buy toys to put inside of them. They just use the outside stimulation.
That's me.
Because that's their choice. They don't want to ram nothing inside of them. You know what I'm saying?
That's me.
But they do long for the hardness. You feel what I'm saying? The long for of a man.
Oh, okay.
The hardness of a man. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's warm blood pumping and it's, you know what I'm saying? That you see, you smile, you know what I'm talking about. Or there's some soft out there. It's a dude, and he might be on blood pressure medication and stuff like that. So it ain't really getting third grade hard like it's supposed to be. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, this is real. You laughing?
No, but it's real.
This is real.
It's
talk.
real.
You know what I'm saying? And this is what they say. Like, no, listen. I need him coming here. Like, I missed that. I need the microphone hard. You know
penetration.
Yeah. I don't need no soft stuff. You know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah, he got some big stuff, but it's soft stuff. It ain't. You know what I'm saying? They need to feel that, and so they're not getting that from the guys. And so that's what the issue is. They're like, gee, like I don't know if I can do this. I really don't. I've been doing it for X amount of years, but I don't know if I can continue to do it. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the things that I hear, and I hear this all the time, and not in a conversation like, gee, we want you to give me something. No, it's like I'm their friend, so it's like, yo, I'm trying, G. I'm really trying. I love them. You know what I'm saying? Great to the kids.
Right.
It was great. Provided a great life. You know what I'm saying? Good. But I do need that, G. You feel what I'm saying? And, and I don't want to put nothing inside of me. You feel what I'm saying? So there are people and there are women out here that's like that.
Yeah, every woman.
You know what I'm saying? And that's reality. Thoughts, Jay? Jay? Thoughts? Comment?
Hold on. You're going out. Say that again.
Oh, it was too long to say again.
But I can agree with that. Every woman is not the same. So yeah, every woman want to be like, some women can get over that and be like, okay, well, we can do this and this and this, and some women can't.
Yeah, you're right. I agree with her on that.
Yeah.
Well, listen to this real quick. I'm gonna tell you what Marion Griffin said. She said it's a blessing to have a parent not step out on their family, but I know several families that found out about outside siblings as they got older, which as a lot of us did.
Right.
Or some young man actually rode around with their dads cheating on their mothers, etc. So if you see your dad cheating or your mom staying, then you'll grow up thinking that's how.
And she's right. Women. And that's a prime example because my beautician sister, she's like that.
That's her explaining that most men would not show monogamy.
She rode around or she seen her daddy cheat on her mama. So she grew up all men cheat because of what she seen when she was growing up. Right. So I understand what she's saying.
So just like she's seen that as a female, so there's probably guys who've seen that, right? And I tell you, me coming up in the projects, like I said it before, when you grew up in the projects, the projects were meant for women. You know what I'm saying? Like where I'm from, they were meant for women to stay there, not men to stay there. You know what I'm saying? And it's probably like they're really everywhere, but really that's how it was. Like men could not stay in the projects. You know what I'm saying? Because the women, they could only get the house if they were by themselves, right? But you seen the men there. You seen men around and stuff like that. But those men were coming in and out of your different friends' house, whatever. You know which mom we used to joke on, like, oh yeah, that's why you got a different daddy every week. Or every 2 weeks, you got a different daddy. They watch different men come in and out. So not only do they watch their mother, raise them, but they watch different men come in. So maybe they thought subconsciously, well, hell, this is how it is because this is what I watched coming up. And I know kids that came up my projects. They watched this their entire life. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I feel like that's an act of love. That's why a lot of these little girls always be needy. Like, I got to have a boyfriend because their mothers, every time you look up, she got a different man. And then so she feel like, I gotta be like that.
And what she would do, those women would cook for those guys. So my friends would watch these dudes. Their mom would get dressed up or whatever and spend their money, clean up the house real good, cooking for us. So here come this guy, he getting fed. Right. Then they go into the room, right?
Right.
you know, and I ain't talking about on no prostitute stuff, but just on the relationship, because she wasn't good in relationships. So she get mad or whatever. Then she see the fuss. They see the fight. The next thing you know, the next week, here come another guy. You know what I'm saying? She's cooking for him. So he may think, you know what I'm saying? You got to think this is 18 years of being raised in this situation, right? That he thinks that, okay, well, you got to have women. Well, shoot, you go to different women's houses and they cook for you. You know what I'm saying? And you have different women because this is what they grew up in, right? So these are the things when you tell people, these are the things I tell my daughters. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, when you are dating, you have to ask certain questions and stuff like that, especially when young men are young, because you don't know what they're coming out of. Right. So they might think it's okay to put this representative on first, but they know they're going to cheat on you because guess what? No, I'm supposed to be good to you until I get it. Then once I get it, you're supposed to be like this. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna mess with this girl. And I'm gonna go mess with this girl. You know, better yet, I'm gonna have the same mindset and I'm gonna go to a HBCU. You know what I'm saying? Where it's always love in there looking like that. No, this is reality now because most of the HBCUs, right? They were farms, especially in North Carolina. Like everybody kind of like you grew up in the projects. Most of the project people, you know what I'm saying? They play ball or something like that. You went to either St. Augustine, Central, Shaw, North Carolina A&T, UNCG, you know what I'm saying? UNC Charlotte. You went to one of those schools if you was in North Carolina, right? The HBCUs, right? So you carried on that same mentality as you went into college. So if you already watched them doing this right here, you know what I'm saying? Then that's what happened continuously, right? So how does that cycle get broken?
And that's what that's a good question, because when on another relationship show, Creed was on that one too, and he was like, if you have never been taught how to love, how do you know what you're looking for? See, we have deep conversations.
No, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, we have deep conversations.
That was definitely a conversation.
Yes. You know, and we was just all quiet.
In the Jets. What's the Jets? That's something here.
Who said that? What's that?
Marion. She said, ain't nothing but ninjas in the Jets.
I don't know what that is.
The Jets. What's the Jets? You got to break that down to me, Marion. Or call in. I'm going to put the number up here. We're going to get some call-ins real quick. You know what I'm saying? Before 1 hour got to go. I know. Yeah. I know.
My mama did text me too.
Your mama did on hit you. Yeah, but what happened? You had a good time up here on 5 Cash. It's hard to break away. Your mama did love her. The number right here, I'm gonna pull the number up and see if we can get a caller or two in before Miss ReRe gets up out of here. Want to see his perspectives. Miriam, if you can call in, I would greatly appreciate it, because one, I would love for you to kind of explain.
Oh, she said that's the project.
Oh, the projects. Okay. You got to put the Jacks on you. If you put the C in there, I'd have got you. I'd have got you, man. You know what I'm saying? And you're right. Ain't nothing but that right there. Miriam, if you call in, I greatly appreciate it if you call in. The number is 832-779-6068. Yourself or anybody call in, I would greatly appreciate it. Charles, you had something you said earlier. I would like for you to call in if you don't mind, because one, I definitely want to get that point. You said don't blame Mr. Charlie. He doing the best he can. I don't know if there was a joke or you just talking about something, but I would love for you to call in on that right there if you don't mind. Let's see. Terry Jones said, just because they put BS on the plate doesn't mean you have to eat it. Just because you see scrap doesn't mean you have to accept it. You're right. You're so right, Jones. But I'll tell you this right here, and like I said, and it's just about times and where people and kind of how they're structured and how they're built. But sometimes some people, it's kind of like if you grow up and you didn't know a certain thing, if you just didn't know it, then in a lot of cases, because you grew up in an environment, you just don't know it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you never rode on a car, if you only rode a bus, then you wouldn't know what it is riding a car. You wouldn't believe if you go to New York or you go to some cities, right? There are people who are 30 years old who never drove ever in their life. Why? Because they have inner city transit.
Right.
So there's no reason to drive. So that person can come here to Texas and you say, hey man, let's run to the car. They're like, shit, I don't know how to drive. And you look at them and they're 30 years old. You're like, what you mean you don't know how to drive? Man, you accept the fact that you can't drive? Well, you got to understand where they live at. People just don't drive because they have the trains, they have the buses, they have everything. So there's no need, and everybody need to go throughout a whole large city because the different things that come with driving. You drive one time into the city, you understand you'll probably never go ever again. to drive because one, parking is ridiculous. You can go try to get a meal you can go to a regular restaurant in New York City. You don't have to be, you can be each part, it doesn't matter. If you go to the city and you just want to go somewhere like let's just say a steakhouse. You go to steakhouse, you're gonna pay $200 for your meal, right? I guarantee your parking bill is gonna be bigger than your food bill. Your parking bill would be more than what you spend out to eat. You know what I'm saying? So why would somebody sit here and waste money to go get a car? Because to pay what you have to pay, the taxes you have to pay on cars, I'm saying driving across the back on bridge, it's just so much you have to do. So there are things that is probably BS in a lot of cases that certain people would never do, and they won't. You know what I'm saying? Just not gonna do it. You know. So okay, then well shit. I guess everybody's scared to call in tonight. They on here, but they're scared to call in. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? I do not know why people are scared to call in. You know what I mean? I call one more person. God, I want to get some perspective. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta go.
Okay.
It's almost 10 o'clock.
I thought you could be gone an hour.
Yeah, I did.
I got up, so I ended the show, but you was
no, you didn't.
I did. You
no,
sat
you
here.
did.
Hello.
Hey, how we doing tonight? I'm sorry, I messed up. Hey, I just want to tell you good night, and I appreciate y'all because I hung up on you because you were typing, so I do apologize. I just want to tell you I was sorry for hanging up.
No. I'm trying to.
Okay.
I'm doing some work and everything now.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not on the show, am I?
Yeah, you are. But
okay.
I'm about to end the show.
Have a good night.
I realize I hung up on you.
Okay, you too, darling. Okay.
All right, then. All right, so we're going to go ahead and end the show with that right there. You know what I'm saying? It was a great conversation. You know what I'm saying? Great, wonderful conversation.
Once we got off of me.
And it's hold on, shit. I got a damn call. She playing around right here. I got to take this one right here. This, you know what I'm saying? He texts me. I got to take this right here. Where you at? Well, I tried. So, ask 2 questions for everybody before they leave here. 1, how was the experience?
Awesome.
And what did you learn tonight?
I learned that to be more open-minded.
Shout out to the damn open mind.
You have some great listeners. That was on the women's side, of course. The women rule the world
all day. I told my mama said, "See, I'm not gonna, listen. I'm gonna do what I can accept what reality is. You know what I'm saying? Like that I can't accept. You know what I'm saying? Because I can only do for me. I cannot represent every dude on this earth. That's for sure. I can represent one. I can represent this one person right here. You know what I'm saying? So even though if the majority of people is fucking up, I can control what I fuck up and what I don't fuck up. You know what I'm saying? That was a piece of better. Oh, okay, got it. Oh,
yeah, don't blame Mr. Charlie. That's what I was laughing at.
Yeah, don't blame Charlie. Yeah. Yeah.
That Mr. Tony is a character.
Oh,
you have 15 minutes?
Now let me steal on the books. Okay, I'm trying to find a song so I can after I ask the last thing. Okay, so you enjoyed yourself? Real talk?
Yes, I did.
Real talk?
You brought me out of my shell because I was nervous.
I don't know why. I told you you're gonna come up out of that.
I did better like yesterday, I think.
It's because there wasn't nothing going on, but we did try it though, so you can hear what it sounds like. But I do see you relax a lot more. You know what I'm saying? You know, even though you don't do these to nobody. So I did get exclusive everybody. So when she's this big star out here doing things, directing all this stuff right here, you always remember who's the first person that ever had on the show. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna bring that.
That's what I'm talking about, you know. And but I really appreciate you. What did she say? Miss ReRe was the battery tonight. That's what he said. He said you was the battery. Go ahead now.
Who said that?
That was old Terry Jones said that. You know what I'm saying? Terry said you was the battery. Goddamn, shout out to the damn electricity in the building. She did her damn thing. Now I appreciate you for real. I'm glad you came through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
This was interesting because, like I said, this is my first interview. So, yeah.
So how does it feel being on the other side of the questions? If I want to say if it was questions.
A little weird.
It's weird?
I think I got through it.
Right.
Yeah, once we started talking more and stuff,
so you gonna be open to do some more interviews with people? No, you just gonna tell people no? I'm telling you, I think you'll be good at it.
Thank you, Charles.
You know what I'm saying?
No, they've asked me before, but no.
No, y'all said no. Man. So what made you do this one?
Because I got to know you, and you know that little time. You know, you seem real laid back and stuff, so I can vibe with that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Now shout out damn G5. It's the G and the 5 for me. That's what it all is right here. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do right here. Hey, I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you. We got a great week this week. I got a
thank you.
I got a young man that's coming in tomorrow. I know y'all heard of like Johnny Dang and all these jury people and make jury, but we have a young brother here in Houston who is a jury maker. You know what I'm saying? When I tell you he makes some fine jury, he makes some wonderful jury. You know what I'm saying? And check the Instagram. I'm gonna have that posted up tonight for the show for tomorrow. And then we have Miss Peggy. She's coming in. She's a real estate, and she has her own interior decorating company. You know what I'm saying? A sister here in Houston, Texas, doing her thing real big. And so she'll be on the show. And then we have Northern Cross coming in on Friday. Y'all know who he is. He's the hot shot king. You know what I'm saying? What I call him. He's the king of the hot shots. So he's coming in to talk about some stuff. And I think it's gonna be so daggone cool because you know, hey, I call him Hollywood for a reason. So he might be Hollywood. So hey, I appreciate you, Marion. You said shout out to you at Vibe G. I appreciate you. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, shout out to them. Goddamn, okay. I appreciate you, Michelle E. right there. I appreciate you, of course, all the time. You know that. So y'all keep doing what you're doing. We're gonna stay positive. Let's stay together. Let's just make everything move the direction. You know what I'm saying? Best wishes to Pillow Talk TV.
Thank you.
I know it's gonna do great. It is. Remember, I told y'all this first right here. It is the next in living color. You know what I'm saying? But unscripted. And I said, like, that's how powerful the movement is over there. And that's the way her mind works and the things that she's doing and how she's incorporating these wonderful people to come together to do such a great show. So I appreciate that. And I know we're gonna, you know, hopefully work together in some type of way, doing these many projects you're gonna do. And so I appreciate y'all. We're gonna roll out with the hit song Emotions. You know what I'm saying? Emotional by Corey C. Y'all can get that thing from Apple Music and everywhere else out there. Anywhere you download, look for Corey C. Looking on Coco, and she'll make it happen for you, y'all. And I thank y'all all. And have a great night.
Stop telling me that you support me. You're killing me. Don't tell that lie. Don't waste my time. Just leave me alone. You're killing me. Love so lonely at the top of emotional. That you support me. You're killing me. And I'm so hungry. I don't waste my time. Okay. Just leave me alone. You're killing me. So lonely at the top of emotional. And I'm so hungry, I could get it all on my own. So lonely at the top of emotional. And I'm so hungry, had to get it all on my own, baby. Don't want no love, don't want no friends, count 20s, never 10s. Came up on a couple bands and you can't get nothing from me. Always got your hand out, looking for a handout, running, chasing at the club, wanna see what I'm about, but you ain't finessing on me. You think it's easy to be rolling with the money team. You ain't nothing but a least record on your name. While you always in the streets, we can never be the same. Free game, another lesson on me. Okay. So lonely at the top of emotional. And I'm so hungry, had to get it all on my own. the top, I'm emotional. And I'm so hungry, had to get it all on my own, baby. Look at me, stop telling me that you support me, you're killing me. Don't waste my time, just leave me alone, you're killing me. So lonely, that time of emotional. That you support me, you're killing me. And I'm so hungry, don't waste my time. Just leave me alone, you're killing me.
Now shorty just pause. Keep that fake love, I don't need your applause. Where was you at when my back hit the wall? Know when the call was about to end it all. Went off the deep end and you let me fall. Bounce back like D-Rose, bitch, watch how I ball. Lonely appear, but that's life, fuck them all. Can't trust them at all, cause last I recall. Look, I've been making moves, no help, 10 toes, man, losses and shit I had to take. Drifting on my own like castaways. Thinking about the homies who passed away. And ripping up the loot the fastest way. Better make them mad today. Fuck who don't feel it, the menace and villain. OG got me wheezy, it's really no ceiling. If you switched up on me, better stand on that shit. Walk around like I be the man in this bitch. Shooters and the red dot like Japan in this bitch. Finna blow shit up like it's Iran in this bitch. You can never kill the vibes, take your best shot. Sitting high, number 9 is the best spot.
So lonely at the top, I'm emotional. And I'm so hungry, had to get it all on my own. So lonely at the top, I'm emotional. And I'm so hungry, had to get it all on my own, baby.